What's up with that? Can't be traced back to that goddamn company.
Was this the first time that Reed Flair was on TV?
If I remember correctly, it was October of '98. I don't remember.
Oh, don't even say that, man. How the fuck do you know that?
Yeah, September 14th, 1998. Yeah.
I would have took me off.
I don't know what you've been doing for the last 40 years of your life, dude. What do you mean? The fuck have you been doing?
Drinking?
So, yeah, that explains your love for beer and shotguns.
Yeah, suck it. Fuck you. This bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck you.
WCW for you, man. Botching, shooting, not literally like Chirac Chicago shooting, you know, like wrestling shooting.
Do you want to high spot some pussy and then hashtag beat up John Cena?
Sit the fuck down. You understand me? Sit the fuck down.
Tommy loves my Nicole Bass.
Don't you, Tommy?
Suck my left dick. Suck my left nut, you bitches. Suck it.
Why are you out of breath, man? What are you eating off before you call in? What the fuck are you doing?
No, because I was running to get this damn coffee. Don't worry.
John Cena tries to do a Hurricane Rana and almost kills himself.
The champ is here!
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Sit the fuck down. You understand me? Sit the fuck down. WWE. Fuck you, mother. Fuck you. Can't be traced back to that goddamn company. This really pissed me off because it is bullshit. Vince Russo, of all people, Vince Russo is full of shit. Suck my left dick. Suck my left nut, you bitches. Suck it. Yeah, suck it.
THT Podcast, live Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on Mixlr.com/THT Podcast. Subscribe to us on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, YouTube, and TuneIn Radio.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday morning. We are doing a little brunch with THT this morning. Figured Shaheen will be here in a few minutes. I figured while there's some people in here, I'll go ahead and get going. And I'll start by talking obviously the biggest story this week. TNA. I know. TNA? Yes. TNA is the biggest story this week. Started off, they were being sold. No one knew if they were going to have Bound for Glory, which is today and supposedly is a go as far as we all know right now. So TNA right now, no one knows the state of what's going on with that company right now. Some say WWE is planning on buying them. Billy Corgan is saying WWE's not even in the mix to buy them. Kind of one of those things we're going to have to just wait a little bit, see how everything plays out, I guess. But, yeah, TNA has just been insane with just pretty much every day something about it. No, this isn't the good stuff with Matt Hardy, broken Matt Hardy. This is not the best news for them. But it could be. It is also saying TNA is in a lot of debt, which I don't think is surprising to... Is that surprising to anyone that TNA has debt? I don't think that's surprising. We've all heard this company's been... I'm not going to say dying, but we have heard, well, yeah, this company's been dying for years, but people have been saying since the company's pretty much been, 2 years old, everyone said they're ready to die, it's going to go down, there's nothing we can do. And they've managed to stay afloat. Somehow, some way, they have managed to keep themselves afloat, so... I guess good for TNA on that part, but looks like now things are starting to come to a head, if you will. A lot of companies, like I said, there was a few companies mentioned, a company called Aerolux, some sort of other company was looking to buy TNA. WWE, like I said, is one of the people that have, like I said, a lot of people are saying WWE is involved and probably will end up buying TNA. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure the chat room will let me know, but I don't think that would be a great thing for TNA at all. TNA would be gone. WWE wants nothing but the library, they can fill a lot of gaps with some guys they've taken. Since they don't mention, oh my God, TNA, they don't mention that place. So since they don't mention TNA, they could literally just throw these clips in, start mentioning them, and not have a problem with it. But you got AJ Styles there now. You've got Bobby Roode starting to show up now. You've got AJ Styles there. You could put, that would be one thing this would be decent for. They would be able to take and not just say that they've been traveling all over on the indies. They'd actually be able to go, here's what they were. They were in a company now we own. Of course, who really wants Vince buying up another company? I'll be honest, I don't want Vince to buy up a whole nother company. I don't think that'd be good. That was just proof that Vince really does have the monopoly on the business, and I think that would suck. Obviously, we know a lot of those guys over there. Look, some of them are really good. You got your EC3, who WWE missed a boat on. Drew Galloway, I feel the same way. They missed a boat with that guy. So there are people over there that maybe WWE would scoop up. But what about the guys that just got there? What about Aaron Rex, a.k.a. Damian Sandow, Cody Rhodes, Brandy Rhodes, who were just released from WWE? What's going to happen with people like them? I mean, are they just going to be screwed over once again? And, hey, we got rid of you a few months, we already got rid of you once. We're going to do it again right away. That just sucks for guys like that. The newer guys that are coming in, just recently, who just got, taken out of WWE. It's going to suck for them more than anybody because they're stuck now. They really, what are they going to do? They're going to go to ROH or they're going to go to New Japan? I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. Like I had said, though, TNA Bound for Glory so far is a go for tonight. Not sure if I'm even going to watch. I probably will. This could be their last. This could be one of their last pay-per-views. Could be their last show. You just don't know. I mean, it's so up in the air with, oh my God, are they going to be okay? Are they going to survive? Are they going to make it? I guess we'll all find out after tonight. There was supposed to be some things announced, but the only thing we know is that, according to the New York Post, some unidentified third party paid for the advanced shows. So, oh, sorry, I was reading something real quick. Shaheen trying to call in. I might have missed his call. So basically that's what they're saying. An unidentified third party. So that's always interesting. That makes it sound so shady. Now it sounds like some devious back deal that was done in the back of a fucking alley somewhere. Someone just gave him a fucking briefcase full of money. That's what happened. And, so I guess after Bound for Glory tonight, if Bound for Glory still happens, according to everybody it is, Billy Corgan says it's a go according to him, so we'll see what happens there. And, so I guess we'll see. Now, we all know there's also been some controversy with Paige. Supposedly she had left WWE with Alberto Del Rio, but we're not even sure if, we're waiting to see. Suddenly now she needs some, they're saying she may need surgery, I think some back or neck surgery, and, but it also, since we're on the TNA thing here, according to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, TNA was highly interested in signing Paige. When they thought she was a free agent, Meltzer reported that TNA actually did try to sign Paige when they were all reading that she quit WWE. So TNA, they will swoop in. They are basically the Rob Feinstein of wrestling companies when it comes down to swooping in when someone's not doing great. So there was that. Even Brazzers, Canadian-based porn company, is taking some jabs at TNA on their Bound for Glory thing, saying that they were messing with another fake account for WWE creative team. Just basically saying, even the Brazzers storylines are more interesting. They are obviously wrestling fans, though, because they always make little wrestling references every now and then. And of course, one of the Q&As they did with their Brazzers Twitter account, #AskBrazzers, was Romy Reign or Roman Reigns. Of course, they sided with Romy. They said because she isn't afraid to take her top off when she wrestles. #believe that. That is a good point. That is a very good point. She will take her top off. So that is mostly what is going on right now with TNA. Guess, like I said, we are going to have to wait and see what happens tonight after the Bound for Glory pay-per-view, and then we'll just have to go from there. This has been, how many years have people been saying TNA's dead? There's no way. How can they make it through another year? When will they just finally realize that, it's just not, even though they've said for years and years and years that they are a cash flow positive company, you keep hearing the stories about, oh, well, this one didn't get paid. This part didn't get paid. We were hearing so many things, so I guess we'll just have to see. Sticking with TNA, we mentioned a few weeks ago that Netflix has a little series about Glow coming out. And it looks like Kia Stevens, best known as Awesome Kong and or might know her as Karma from WWE, has got a role in the show. So we'll have to definitely see what happens, and I'm actually going to watch that. I've said before, Glow is something that I used to watch with my dad, sit back and laugh my ass off with my dad. So I always got a kick out of that. So I'll definitely be watching that when it comes out. On another note, a little bit of this could actually be something that could affect, every wrestling company. The New York State Athletic Commission has made some changes to the guidelines for pro wrestling. These changes will begin in January, and this is kind of, I guess you could blame a little bit of this on MMA becoming legal in over there. So I guess that's part of what's happening here. But looks like the biggest change is the promotion can no longer lend or rent their promoting license to others. The revised guidebook says engaging in fraud or fraudulent practices or for dishonest or misleading advertising, including representing a professional wrestling event as anything but an exhibition, availing the entity's license to another and for demonstrated unworthiness or, goddamn, these words are too big for this fucking time in the morning, I'll tell you that. So you know what? I'm done. Ambulance will have to be required on site, and I'm assuming they mean a real ambulance, not one driven by Mr. Dean Ambrose. So I'm assuming they need a real ambulance there at all times, which I don't find that to be a horrible thing. That's probably something that I mean, come on, if you go to a fucking rodeo, there's always an ambulance there. So what are you going to do? Let's see. This is a weird one. Children are banned from attending wrestling events, although not enforced. No person under the age of 18 supposedly is able to supposedly attend wrestling event. Do they know there are fucking rules like this? God damn it. WWE would be killed if they couldn't have anyone that was over 18 in their shows. That would literally kill everything that they are, that they advertise they're about. You know, of course, kids are regularly allowed to attend, so the rule isn't enforced. But it could be the way that WWE does present themselves, and that might be it. But I mean, even some people have said, you know, Shaheen's, you know, the deathmatch fan have said that, you know, they do have some weird rules over there in New York and New Jersey. So I don't know, man. Get one more thing here, and then if Shaheen's not here, I might take a quick 5 because he said he should be here any minute now. Billy Corgan, of course, since we're talking about TNA. Billy Corgan recently spoke with ESPN. He talked a little bit about his role as TNA president, which everybody knows he's already come out and said that he is now running the company. Corgan also revealed a full-length movie that hopefully will come out on the Broken Matt Hardy saga. We said when this first started going that if there was ever a DVD put out on this, I'll watch it. His quote is, Billy Corgan said, "So maybe like the superhero movies, we get the Hardys as the center of the universe and start to use them sort of branch off in other directions. We are making it up as we go along, and that is the sort of fun part of it. It's really exciting because we're hopefully writing a sort of new golden dawn in terms of how wrestling can be presented on television, and I think that's fantastic." So Billy Corgan says there is actually going to be something, you know, like a DVD in the works. I would love to watch a whole thing of the Matt Hardy thing, how it became, how it did. I'm sure some of the backstage stuff would be amazing. He was also asked if CM Punk coming in working with TNA or in TNA Creative. And, of course, Billy Corgan took the high road. I hope that someone so gifted could come back to professional wrestling. If he wants to be at TNA, of course, he would love to see him in TNA. He would love to see him back in a TNA ring, in any wrestling ring. So Billy Corgan seems to be doing pretty well for TNA right now. He is doing everything he can to try to rebuild this company. And of course the giant question is it too late? Can this company be rebuilt? Does Billy Corgan have the money? I don't know if it's even money, the know-how to rebuild this company. It's so, I mean, Billy Corgan would literally have to pull this company out of quicksand. Sinking quicksand is what TNA is right now. And Billy Corgan is going to have to figure out a way to see if it's worth it, if he does buy this company, to pull this company out. So I don't know. There's so many estimates on what TNA is worth. I'm reading somewhere 50 million. I'm reading somewhere way more. No one really knows. It is a private company, so no one really will know for a very long time. So here's what I'm going to do. I know I've only been on here about 20 minutes, but seems like a long time when you're sitting here talking by yourself. So give me about 2 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break and try to get Shaheen on the line here. So give me a minute, and I shall return. Give y'all a little bit of DX.
Are you
here.
ready?
Have some fun with that. And I shall return. Thanks, guys. Be right back.
Tell us what to do. You think you could do it?
All right. I still don't have Shaheen, but I said 5 minutes, and it's been 7. So I'm going to go ahead and come on back for you guys, and we'll see. I do have one more little thing that I can and kind of want to talk about. And I kind of hope the chat room gets involved in this, because Forbes, who we all know, Forbes is, very high up there, and, people. Forbes online on their website, Forbes.com, has an article saying about Seth Rollins. Basically, the name of this article is Seth Rollins' rib injury and why WWE should focus more on entertainment than wrestling. So, according to Forbes, WWE is now having too much wrestling and not enough entertainment. Basically, they break down all the people that Seth Rollins has injured lately. They bring up Sting. They bring up Finn Balor. They brought up obviously the fact that Seth Rollins has hurt himself, not once but now twice. So basically, I'm going to kind of run to the end and just give you the last little bit. They start talking about Clash of Champions, and they actually say that Backlash was better than Clash of Champions. But basically, I'm going to read probably the last 3 paragraphs real quick on this article. It says, money-drawing WWE superstars are remembered for moments more so than matches. CM Punk was a pioneer for independent wrestlers getting WWE contracts, but it wasn't a plancha that made him a mainstream star. It was a pipe bomb. Following his art imitating life storyline of 2011, Punk's one-man revolt against WWE following Money in the Bank translated to 195,000 pay-per-view buys, up from 165,000 the prior year. Stone Cold Steve Austin was a respected technical wrestler for years as Stunning Steve Austin, but his career highlight reel is always filled with beer, horses, torture to Vince McMahon, and another round of beers. WWE needs to focus on how entertaining storylines can lead to high-stakes wrestling matches. The bar for a standard match has been raised so high over the past few years, wrestlers are taking needless risks in order to surpass it, thereby increasing their risk of injury. I'll admit the last sentence does make a little bit of sense. Everyone said basically, I mean, come on. We know for a fact that everything has been done. ECW really did a lot of stuff that made people have to step up the bar for wrestling. They didn't have a choice. It was either step up or sit the fuck down. So that's what they did. I don't know. I mean, I guess this depends on what kind of fan you are. I mean, I know we have fans that can recite matches, when they happened. Some fans do care more about the match than the entertainment. Some fans care more about the entertainment than the match. But, I don't. WWE has been going the entertainment route for years now, in my opinion, and it hasn't worked. Suddenly, one guy goes out there and injures a few people and himself, and suddenly, That's it. Time to back off. Time to do this. Oh, there's too much wrestling. Well, it is called a fucking wrestling show. I mean, you can't just have just storylines. You can't do that. Then it's just a soap opera. Might as well just fucking change its name. So you just can't do that. You just can't have. I mean, this is what they have been doing for what? I'm going to say at least a decade, going the entertainment route. Just going on and trying to, hey, we're funny, this and that. It's not working. It hasn't worked. Finally, they are trying to do something a little different. So, it's a breath of fresh air that they are, but I don't know why they're trying to say they should do more on the entertainment side, because I really don't believe that. So, looks like I might have Shaheen. Yo. You hear me? All right. Shaheen can't hear me. Give me 1 second. He'll be able to hear me. Or can he hear me and I just don't fucking know it? So, and there you go. Like Bates Motel says, no wrestling was Russo and McMahon's dream in the 90s. And he's right. They would have loved to just have a show all about talking. So, that probably would have been a fucking dream of theirs. To just do a show about nothing but fucking just all talking all day, all, so. Yeah, I know. And Shaheen cannot hear me. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and take another break. Give me just a minute, and I will be right back. All right, we are back, and when I say we, I mean me and Shaheen.
Yes, sir. Sorry, folks. I was a complete scumbag this morning because last night I got I don't usually drink, so I drank a little bit last night, so I felt like shit this morning. And Boxman texted me like 5 minutes before going on. He's like, "Yo, dude, are you ready? I'm still in bed." I was like, "Oh fuck,
dude."
So I had to get up.
I set an alarm.
Oh yeah, dude. Come on, man. You're probably like a responsible, gentleman. I'm still in my 20s, man. I'm still a scumbag.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I drank last night. I had about 8 beers.
Yeah, but you usually drink though. I drink like once a year.
I've kind of slowed down to just doing weekends. For some reason, my hangovers during the week, even if I have 2 or 3 beers, are getting worse.
Yeah. If you can recall, last time I drank, I believe was actually on the show. When I was drinking the absinthe, that was the last time.
Yeah.
So that shows you how long it's been. It's been probably like good 8 months, maybe 9 months.
Yeah, wow, that has been a while. That has been a while, man. But anyway, man, how are you? You all right?
I am doing fantastic, man. I mean, it's my first day off in quite some time. I got a new position, so I'm like working my ass off. So that's another reason I actually don't mind if we're gonna test the weekends and see how this works out. Because my schedule is very iffy, and I usually have to get up by like 4 in the morning now. So
yeah, and
doing late night shows till like 1 in the morning, that's just not gonna work out for me. That's gonna kill me.
It's tough. And to be honest, this is actually working out well today.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
grab our morning coffee together.
Let's see.
Is that too gay for you?
I have a morning 2 liter of seltzer water here.
Ah, dude, you're slacking. check my shit out, man. Are you kidding me? I got a fucking 24-ounce coffee right here.
Yeah, I had a little, yeah, but you're like the coffee. Look at you. You're the coffee master. You went and got coffee this morning, too.
Dude, I went to McDonald's after like a year, and I completely understand why I don't go there, because holy shit. But I had to get my coffee. I had to get my sandwich. I had to walk the dogs real quick. I had to get myself together, brush my teeth. Otherwise, I would have been a complete piece of shit right now. I'm still like halfway a piece of shit, but
all right.
Again.
Well, at least you're all good, man. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you showed up.
Yes, sir.
And before I took a break to beat the shit out of Skype, which I'm going to in the next few days, I was talking about an article that Forbes.com, I'm sure you know who Forbes is, right, Shaheen?
No.
Okay.
What?
Very highly respected in the business world. So Forbes put out an article entitled Seth Rollins' Rib Injury and Why WWE Should Focus More on Entertainment Than Wrestling. I had read some of this article right before I got off took a break, so I'm not going to read it again because the people listening don't need to hear me read it again. But basically, they run down, Seth Rollins has injured this one. They bring up Sting. They bring up Finn Balor. They bring up the fact that he hurt himself twice now. And basically, they're saying that WWE should start focusing on the entertainment side instead of the wrestling side. My thought on that, hey, isn't that what they've been fucking doing for the past 10 years? And guess what? It's not working.
Right. I was actually going to say the same thing. That's what they've been focused on for the past decade and a half, and it clearly
Right.
did not work. But dude, you know me. I like the in-ring work. I take pride in, watching the indies and really. I'm not into like the psychology and one of those guys that says, oh, they didn't lay down enough after that fucking pile driver. I don't care about that shit, dude. I like cool moves, I'm not a new wrestling fan, but I kind of think like one of those hipsters that just likes the crazy moves. That's what I like, give me wrestling. I don't want to watch fucking backstage segments and all that. Like those are cool, but the entertainment aspect of it doesn't play as much as the in-ring work for me. That's personal, but to each his own. I'm digging the way wrestling is going right now, man. I've like pretty much zero complaints. I've been watching Lucha Underground, which is fucking fantastic.
Amazing. I did watch actually last night after me and you talked or texted whatever. I went back and watched all 4 that I hadn't seen.
Nice.
So
I missed the first 2.
I don't think. I mean, it was the same stuff, the storyline. Dude, they have turned Lucha Underground into a cop show.
Basically, yeah.
Who
I'm
loves
digging.
cop shows? I do. I do.
Fucking guy.
But anyway, before we jump into Lucha, we'll go ahead and basically in this article they bring up the fact that no one remembers CM Punk for any of his matches. They remember him for a pipe bomb promo. No one remembers Stone Cold for any matches. They remember him drinking beer and torturing Vince McMahon. I will read the last sentence one last time. It's WWE needs to focus on how entertaining storylines can lead to high-stakes wrestling matches. The bar for a standard match has been raised so high over the past few years, wrestlers are taking needless risks in order to surpass it, thereby increasing their risk of injury. I said, and I will say, I do agree with the last sentence. The bar has been raised over the past few years. Most definitely. But aren't you supposed to kind of raise the bar on things every as much as you can, whenever you can?
Well, ideally, that's the goal,
Right?
And I'd have to strongly disagree with them saying that nobody remembers any of the matches. I disagree with that. CM Punk, I do not remember some of his matches. I mean, one of the classics is him and Cena in Chicago, right?
Oh yeah. The and they do bring that up, the Money in the Bank. Yeah, they basically say that that will CM Punk's little Money in the Bank one-man revolt against WWE translated to 195,000 pay-per-view buys, up from the 165,000. They make 30,000 seem like it's this giant leap, and for WWE, I got a feeling 30,000 people is a fucking flick off right off their fucking arm. They don't even care about 30,000 people.
I don't know about that, man. You don't think they would appreciate 30,000 more subscribers on the network?
I think, well, Yeah, you got a good point there. When it comes to their network, they appreciate any help they can get. Let's be honest.
I mean, back then, pay-per-views was basically the network. So 30,000 in pay-per-views, that's a lot of money, especially when it's like $60 a pop.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, really, this is exactly what they've been doing for the past 10 years. And guess what? The entertainment, yes, it has to be there. Of course, no one's going to watch a non-entertain. No one will watch a show where all they do is just have wrestling matches. No, there is not many shows like that.
I'll watch it.
You probably would. You know what? You're right. You probably wouldn't. There's definitely going to be a market out there for people. Dude, you're a fucking anomaly, bro. Not everybody is as into what you're into. I mean, then you got guys out there like, I mean, Tommy. Is he on the line?
He tried to call in. I couldn't add him.
All right. Then there's guys out there. Skype is so being a piece of shit.
Yeah, Skype is updating right now, folks. So that's why I don't know if we sound as clear as we usually do. But yeah, Skype is basically just fucking us right now. So
this happened to me and Anthony too. I'm going to. This happened the other night on the movie show too. Which, by the way, we did Harlem Nights the other night. Check that out on iTunes.
Ah, dude, one of the greatest movies. I love that movie.
We had a great time, and it really. And you know, see, this is what we're talking about. This movie got that movie, and I'm not going to dwell on this just for a minute. That movie got trashed in the critics' eyes, in everyone's eyes. But anyone you bring that movie up to, oh, what a great movie. Well, where were you when this movie came out?
Oh, dude, I loved it, man. Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. What else can you ask for?
Oh, dude, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox. It was, yeah, everyone. But as we read, that movie did horrible compared to what the other movies that year were making. So,
Coming to America, though, is hands down my favorite Eddie Murphy movie. There's nothing messing with that.
I like those movies too. Yeah, I like all those.
Yeah. Boxman, I went ahead and I sent you a audio clip that I somehow, some way got. Do you see that in the Skype chat?
I do. I would have to play that in Mixlr, and you would not be able to hear it.
That's fine. I've already heard it enough times.
I have not.
All right. Well, it's a surprise for you then.
Well,
why don't you go ahead and
I'm not going to be able to hear it either.
Okay.
Right. Well, I could.
Yeah, you can silence yourself and turn up your Mixlr and listen to it.
Yeah, I can do that. All right.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Go ahead and play that, because that was a bit of a surprise for me. And if you would give me a minute, I just want to kind of address this.
Yeah, give me a sec. It's only 36 seconds.
It is. It's not.
Let me go ahead and get the playlist volume jacked up, and all I really got to turn down is you.
This is like a Make-A-Wish segment of the show right here. I'm doing a Make-A-Wish right now.
Okay.
I am. They were fishing for attention, so that's what you asked for, sir. And here you got it. Make-A-Wish. It's happening.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn both me and you down, and I'm going to listen to this, but shit, this is going to be weird because there's going to be a little lag, but we'll figure it out. If there's any quietness, we'll get it done. So give us a minute. I'm going to play something. Hold, please.
Nobody would accept it, bro.
And you call me a fucking Canadian, for fuck's sake.
Shaheen said you're a Canadian. What?
Shaheen is full of shit. Fuck Shaheen and fuck that CZW bullshit.
Imagine he hears this, he's gonna get you.
Shaheen sucks dick. He sucks as much dick as that black guy they have with him.
Anthony, oh man.
Those guys are just sucking each other off behind closed doors.
Oh.
You're going ah.
Anyway, Kendall,
they're sucking it real hard until we come into each other's mouth.
I'm assuming everyone heard that. So Shaheen's going to talk about it because I didn't hear a fucking word. I'm going to see if there's any way I can play it. Hopefully you're not going to hear it, Shaheen. If you do, just let me know. Go ahead and start talking. Please.
All right. So if you're active on the Facebook, which you can check out, facebook.com/group/THC podcast, we used to have a listener by the name of June. Real fucking weird dude. Like, real weird dude. I banned him from the page several times. Boxman let him back in for some odd reason. I don't know why. Dude was fucking weird. He likes sleeping with transvestites, and ever so gently he volunteers to sit on dildos as one of his favorite activities. And for some odd reason, this dude decided to start doing a show with Tommy, which is fine. I don't have
And you
do
call
as many
me a
shows as
fucking
you want, man. I don't
Canadian.
fucking care. It doesn't affect us.
Shaheen said you're
But
Shaheen is full of shit.
they posted on our Facebook basically advertising their show, and on there it said "fuck the hot tag" to listen to this show, and that was a head scratcher because I'm like, all right, well, like Tommy, like, you know, we kind of give you the platform. I've never really been a dick to you. Fuck around with you, that's, you know, but we do that to everybody on the show. If you call in, you're getting blasted. Like, that's just what it is. We blast each other. That's just part of the show. Like, stop bitching, you know. That's just what it is. So that was that. And then I reached out to June. I'm like, yo, like, I heard this clip, and you're like saying like suck my dick and all this shit. I'm like, yo, where is this coming from? Like, I don't recall ever having any kind of tension with you. You posted a bunch of weird shit, and I banned you. And I had asked you, you know, previously, probably like 10 times, like, yo, dude, like, I don't mind you calling in, but you have to stop posting all this weird shit on the Facebook because we're getting flagged, and I don't want to lose the page because of some fucking weirdo posting, you know, Japanese animation and fucking just all types of weird shit, right? So then Tommy hits me up. He's like, "Oh, dude, I had nothing to do with that. That was all June. I have nothing to do with that. He's saying racist shit about you and Anthony, calling Anthony the N-word, and he's calling you a terrorist and all this shit." I'm like, "All right, so let me hit this dude back up." I hit this dude up. I'm like, "Yo, like, I heard you were saying some racist shit about me. Like, what's the deal with that?" And then he's like, and I quote, he says that he was basically just going for laughter, and this is just a gimmick, and he was trying to get attention. So nothing was really, he was just throwing shit in the wall and nothing was sticking. So he figured out maybe talking about rape or racist jokes and etc. would get people's attention. And then not realizing like, hey, you know, you probably shouldn't post a link to your show when you're shitting on the co-host of the show. You know, kind of doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, dude went out of his way to shit on us. So with that said, there you go, June. You got a free plug to whatever the fuck show you're doing. Please don't call into the show anymore because I will flip on your ass. Tommy, I don't know what the fuck is with that dude. You know, for him to sit there and basically co-sign on this shit was kind of a smack on the face. So I had to check Tommy as well. I had to hit him up like, yo, dude, you need to chill out, take a seat, you know.
Sit the fuck down.
Please. Yeah, sit the fuck down.
Suck my left dick, bitch.
Yeah, that's all I have. I have one dick. I don't know what that dude's talking about. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know where fucking Tommy stands on all this. So Tommy, if you want to call in, I know you tried to call in already. It didn't work. If you want to go ahead and try to call in again, do that. June, you can go fuck yourself. That dude, he posted some other shit on the Facebook that I deleted. Just some wild shit, you know what I mean? And I don't want to really get involved with that because he's saying like, oh, you know, if you don't like me and you know you think I'm a fuck up, I'm gonna do this. And I'm like, all right, dude, I don't need any harm or anything, you know, like I just want to stay away from you. I want to have nothing to do with you. You know, you want to fuck octopus, whatever the fuck you do in your spare time, you can do that. I just want to have nothing to do with it. Don't use our platform to put up your, you know, weird memes and videos. I don't care about any of that. All right, now we got this fuckboy on the line, Tommy. What's going on, Tommy? What do you have to say, sir? What's that? I just hear you breathing, sir. You gotta words.
I gotta turn the mic up. Sorry,
Yeah.
turn the mic up.
Yeah, words, dude, words. You had plenty of them when you weren't on the show. I don't know why when you step on the show you can't speak.
Right.
But...
Yeah,
Yeah, please go ahead.
what's up? What?
What do you mean? What's up? What, dude? You just fucking heard what I said. What do you call
Come
what's
clean,
up?
Tommy. What's going on?
Yes. Nothing's going on, but I just gotta defend myself here. I had nothing to do with that.
All right, but I'm saying you're on the line with the dude while
No.
he's calling us racist, racial slurs.
First off,
If
there was
you
another
call-
dude online. There was 2 people online. There was somebody else there too. So
I don't give a fuck about the other. I don't know the other person.
Yep.
Yep.
It's not funny, Boxman. All right, go on.
No, I'm waiting for you to say something. You came to defend yourself, and you just said yup. That's what I got.
I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't agreeing with it. No.
But I'm saying though, okay, so let's say I start a show with you, okay? And you're sitting in there in the back calling a Boxman a Jew and all this and this, that, and the third. If I don't say something about it and I'm cool with Boxman, I'm basically co-signing that shit. I'm guilty by affiliation.
I
You see where I'm going with this?
I
I
am
told
a
him not to
Jew.
do it.
I am a Jew.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear you say anything during that audio, but giggle like a little girl in the background.
That was on the air. That wasn't.
I
that
don't
was
give
on
a fuck if it's on the air or off the air. It's the same shit, dude.
I tell him not to say that stuff. How can I control him? It's not my fault. He goes into business himself. What do you want me to do, Shane? I told him don't say that stuff.
Well, you guys wanted attention. I granted it to him.
I didn't tell him to post it. I told him not to do it.
He's begging
Why
for attention. I saved the conversation. This dude's going out there saying this is all a gimmick. He's doing all this to get attention. If this is what you wanted, and this will
me,
put you
no.
to sleep at night, there
Not
you
me.
go, sir.
Not me. I want to do a normal show. He does crazy stuff. I told him not to post it. I didn't say you write that stuff. Come on, Boxman. You know me, bro. I won't do that stuff.
Yeah, but
Come on.
all right, dude. So this guy is going out
Seriously.
there. He said the N-word like 50 times during that review, right?
Yes.
Right. Why don't you edit it out, or just tell him not to do it?
Yeah,
I tell him not to do it. I tell him tomorrow not to do it. But what do you want me to do with this guy?
Edit.
doesn't
Edit.
listen.
Edit. Cut. Delete.
Mute.
Delete. Delete.
Delete. Delete. Delete.
You gotta put res-
Delete. Delete. Delete.
Yeah, man.
Obsolete.
Apparently-
Obsolete.
Boxman, this apparently all stemmed from me saying that he's not from Japan and he's from Canada.
Because you called him a Canadian once, like on the show.
No. Ted
Because he is from Canada.
I think.
I know. I
I
told
thought-
him you're a Canadian. Admit it, dude. He doesn't even want
He
to admit
thinks
it.
we're stupid. I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but we had a Canadian apparently on the line, and we said the area code, and he was like, "Oh, that's from Canada." And we're like, "Okay, well then this dude's not calling from Japan. He's calling from Canada."
It was
So we
billionaire
saw
Ted.
calling-
It was billionaire.
Yeah, it was
Ted.
billionaire Ted. Yeah, he's from Canada, so he knows. And then he told us, he's like, "Yo, that dude's from Canada."
Good
Like, all
boy.
right, well, this dude's clearly not from Japan because Canada and Japan are not the same place, clearly. So we started calling him Canadian, and then he lost his shit. I don't know what's with the dude. Fucking weird.
He was going.
Exactly.
We broke kayfabe, and he got angry.
Yeah. Well, he broke kayfabe to me. Apparently, like, dude is probably normal, and he just does this because I don't know. He needs internet attention.
Why do it for attention? I don't get it. Why would he do it for?
No
I'm
social
not-
life, sir. Probably doesn't have any friends. This is probably the highlight of his month right here. Right here. He's probably jerking into this right now.
Well, he's gotta get up. What, like 2 hours?
Little morning fap with THT. Little,
Oh no!
Yeah. Please, listeners, please don't fap to this every morning. I don't know what Boxman is talking
please do.
about. I'd rather not, man. After you guys said prisoners like my voice and they listen to this in jail and jerk off to it, I'm good. I don't think what.
I did the first 40 minutes of the show alone, so if they're jerking off, it's all to me. All right.
Oh man. I don't know if your voice is powerful enough to have somebody blast off within 40 minutes.
All right.
They're probably still trying to jerk it out.
Turn
All
up
right,
the
enough of
bass.
that.
Turn up the bass. Turn down the treble. I'll do this for you.
There you go.
All right.
But yeah, fuck that dude. I mean, Tommy, fuck your
Yes.
co-host.
I,
That dude is fucking
Yep.
weird. He's a scumbag. If he's racist,
I tell him.
yeah,
I
please.
tell him the same stuff. I tell him everything you say. This, you're that. Doesn't listen.
All right. Are you
You
guys
can't
still
change
doing the
people.
show?
You can't change people, can you?
Oh, you can absolutely change people.
I don't know about that.
It's with a. Oh, let me not go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me stop while I'm ahead. Are you guys still doing a show?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay, so if you want to hear a bunch of racial slurs mixed in with Seinfeld, check out these two fuckboys.
Hey, bro, it's not me. I don't say nothing racist. I want to review a show. I don't
Yeah.
say nothing like that.
Yeah.
I want to talk about a show. I've always wanted to do a show, so don't look at me, Shane. I'm not that kind of dude. Or bro. Not that bro.
Well, I don't have a choice but to look at you. Your screen's taking half of my fucking computer.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. All right. Well, Boxman, let's get back to wrestling. I wanted to grant a wish to a
June.
patient, if you will, to June. Because that dude certainly
Canadian.
has his own issues.
That was very nice. Our own Shaheen Cena has made his first wish.
It's true.
Many more to come, so stay tuned for Shaheen Cena to make more wishes for the show.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
God damn it. All right. Did you watch that Ring of Honor match that happened at the All-Star Extravaganza?
No, but I've got it.
Oh,
I haven't had time. If I knew you were going to be 30 minutes late, I would have. But
you did. I just told you when I was like, dude, I'm going to need 20 minutes.
Yeah, but then I was already. You said that after like 2 minutes after I clicked on air. So I couldn't exactly.
Boxman is just making
off
excuses. He's not an indie whore. He doesn't want to support the indies. He refuses to watch Ring of Honor. He refuses
Like
to watch.
most people do.
I've got it. It's right here. I have the match. I could watch it.
No, because I sent it to you. Of course you have it.
I could watch it while we're talking, but it's a 30-minute match.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it for 30 minutes though. But real quick, if you want to just hit play and just scroll through it while I'm talking about it real quick. It was a 3-way match. It was the Ladder Wars. It was the Young Bucks against the Addiction, which is Kazarian and Christopher Daniels against the Motor City Machine Guns. Overall, I think it literally might be right up there with some of those TLC matches. These guys fucking killed themselves. When I tell you they killed themselves, these dudes had a death wish going into this match. And they all showed their asses off. I think it was the main event for a reason, and nobody could follow this. If this is what they had planned, good move to make it the main event, because no one's following this. One person that really, really, I think, stepped it up and stood out to me is none other than the 46-year-old Christopher Daniels. 46 years of age. And this guy went out there and put on a 5-star performance. Took the biggest bumps in the match, was a bloody mess. This guy, dude, I want to see you retire soon. Because after these type of matches, this is going to boost up your ego. You're going to try to do more of these. Please don't. You're still in fairly good shape. I want to see these guys enjoy the rest of their lives. I don't want to see them in wheelchairs. You know?
Yeah.
You're almost 50 years old. Greatly appreciate what you did 2 nights ago. However, I don't want to see this guy do this much longer. Once you hit 50, dude, I think, especially the new wrestlers, back in the day, like a Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan, yes, they could still wrestle in their mid-50s and 60s because, it was leg drop, chokehold, leg drop. Christopher Daniels, if you're wrestling in your 50s, you're still going to have to do these 5-star moonsaults. That's what people are going to expect from you. And you're going to try. And I don't want to see any of these guys get hurt. But it was a fantastic match. So many table spots. I think this honestly had more table spots than the TLC matches. There was a really, really cool part where they had set up 3 tables outside, and all 3 men did bumps onto them. So it was like, they simultaneously just fucking all bumped right through the tables. It was great. There was another spot where Christopher Daniels fell from the top of the ladder onto the barricade, which was brutal. There was one other one that was just insane. Matt Jackson from the Young Bucks was about to go for the belts, and one of his opponents kind of threw him off. You know how they push people off the ladders and then they go for the dick bump over the ropes?
Yeah.
That's what they were going for, right? Now, the other Young Buck is outside and has Christopher Daniels in the pile driver position. Okay, so imagine this. Young Buck outside, pile driver position. The other Young Buck is getting thrown off the ladder and is about to take the dick bump.
Right.
So what he does is, he doesn't go for the dick bump. He jumps on the rope, and then he does the, what is it, the Meltzer driver? Have you seen that move?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they did the Meltzer driver to the outside. It was fucking crazy.
Wow, man.
Like, dude, the moves they were doing. Young Bucks, say what you will, that gimmick is getting old. You've seen it all. These guys are trying to invent new shit every day, dude. I don't know what people are talking about. This was refreshing. And I've seen the Young Bucks a dozen times in person. This was fucking refreshing. Every time you see them in person, they're bringing something new. So, hats off to those guys. They fucking killed themselves. You should go out of your way to watch this match. If you don't want to pay for it, it's on YouTube. It's on our page. You could check it out. It was amazing. And the Young Bucks actually are your new Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. Well deserved. I wouldn't quite give it a 5-star match, but it's fucking up there, dude. It started out a little bit slow. I thought it was a little sloppy in the beginning. But once it picked up, it was just very smooth transition. And I loved it, man. You guys should go check it out. Even you, Tommy, you'll probably enjoy it, man. Give it a shot.
Really? I'll enjoy it, really.
They're not talking enough.
Oh, bro, time out, bro. Do not do that. Don't do that, bro, please. Don't. Bro, stop it. No, I'm not standing for this anymore, bro. I'm not standing for it. It's a new me. I'm not standing for it.
Well, you're sitting.
It's a new you.
Obviously, you're sitting right now,
new
so
me.
you're
Look,
not
it's a new
standing
me.
at
Look,
all.
it's a new me. Look,
What does that exactly mean? It's a new you. What does that mean?
it's a new me. I'm not taking shit from nobody anymore, right? It's not
We're
funny.
not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it.
Yeah, Twisted
We're
Sister.
not
Good song,
gonna
good song.
take it
So what do you do?
anymore.
What do you do now? That's different.
I'm not taking shit from nobody.
You've
Oh, you
got
stand
the
up now?
right to choose it. There ain't no way to lose. Sorry. Okay.
At least put the song on if you're gonna sing it.
I can't.
Twisted
I can't
Sister.
play it. I can't.
All right, so breaking news. Tommy no longer sits while he takes a leak. He's standing now. He's manned up.
Bro, I never did that in the first place. Come on.
What? Dude, there's been plenty of times where you fucking called in and you were pissing and you were sitting down.
I always got my webcam on. Look, what?
Exactly. You have your webcam on while you're taking a piss like a girl.
How can I take my whole computer for a piss? Come on, bro.
Laptop. Have you heard of that?
This isn't a
Is
laptop. it's a
Australia 40 years behind? Do you guys not have
computer.
laptops there?
This is my computer. That's why webcam works.
I'm just fucking with you. But yeah, I didn't watch any of the other Ring of Honor matches, but just judging from that was probably worth the price for the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I will check that out. I just haven't had time.
Yeah, check it out.
I will. I definitely will. We can.
And there was a crazy backdrop from the top of the ladder onto another ladder that, of course, Christopher Daniels took the bump, and that looked fucking brutal. That shit broke my back. You know?
Damn.
Yeah. So. One more thing. I was supposed to go to Jersey All Pro last night.
Yeah.
I did not make it. Apparently, Danny DeMonto fucking broke his leg in half. He overshot a moonsault to the outside, and he hit the guardrail, and his leg just snapped.
Hey.
So, yeah, so the ambulance had to be called. They stretchered him out. He had to go to the hospital. He's getting surgery now. Not one of my favorite people on the indies, clearly, but best wishes. Hopefully he gets well. I don't, wish any harm on anybody. Not a big fan of the guy, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Their video of this anywhere?
I don't know. I know J-Cat was there. J-Cat does the ring photography now for Jersey All Pro.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm sure he's got some shots of it. I don't know if obviously it's probably going to be on the DVD when it comes out, but I don't know. I would give it a day or two. We're in the phone era, in the cell phone, camera phone era, so I'm sure somebody caught it on tape.
Yeah, probably.
If I was there, I was probably going to be the one that caught it on tape, but I wasn't. There you go.
There you go.
Oh, one more thing. As far as injuries on the indies, I want to give a big shout out to Louie Ramos, great friend of the show. Louie fucked himself up, broke his ribs, collapsed lung. And the ironic thing is, right before this match happened, a few days prior to it, I literally had a one-on-one with the guy where as a friend, I approached him. I was like, dude, I don't want to see you wrestle anymore. Just please stop. You're killing yourself. Just stop. He's not a young dude. He's fucking killed himself for almost 2 decades now. And to me, it's just not worth it, man, because he's got a family. You see his kid at the shows all the time. Dude's, the first time he ever came on our show, he said he's retiring because he's having, the post-concussion syndrome.
Yeah.
He's having a lot of those. And, he had to stop for a year or so. And now he's back into it. And I know the doctor has told him he can't take chair shots. This dude's out there taking chair shots, light tubes, all kinds of crazy shit. I don't want to see this guy end up dead in the ring. Be honest with you.
Or in a wheelchair.
You know?
Or
Yeah,
paralyzed. Or anything.
Yeah, or just mentally unstable when he's 60 years old, you know?
Yeah, I mean, he's got a family. Good God, he's got a family. But he really does. He's got kids, he's got a family, and yeah, you don't want to see that for anybody. And I see that a lot of people are. I mean, I think they're holding a little event for him. Am I right?
On Point is doing it. I think October 30th.
Mm-hmm.
It's doing a tribute show. So, if you want to donate some money to him, I believe that you can. We'll probably put a link of it on the Facebook page. Feel bad for the guy, man, but I don't want to sound like a dick and say I saw this coming, but I literally did. I literally called this and told him this. And after it happened, I even hit him up and said, "Hey, man, I told you so." You know, like,
damn,
you just saw it coming.
You ain't supposed to. You're an "I told you so" guy. You dick.
Well, some situations, man. Because I could just tell he was weak, you know, because he had to step in when Zandig didn't show up, and he had to go against Tremont, and he was telling me that he's like, you know, he's not feeling good, and he's got a pretty bad infection, and you could just tell he was weak. He wasn't all there. And then, you know, a week later, he has to face Masada, and Masada, if you know Masada, man, that dude doesn't fuck around. Masada is one of those guys that's not much of a gimmick. He will beat the shit out of you in the ring. It's not much of a work. That dude will fucking almost kill you. So I just kind of saw that coming, and I know Louie even said it on our show. His dream match was to be against Masada. He said before I want to retire, I have to face Masada. Like once that happens, then like I can retire.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew he was gonna go in and he's gonna try to kill himself and give the best that he can give. And unfortunately, you know, shit happens, dude.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah. But
best wishes to Louie, man. We love you. Great dude. Always supported the show, and I've always supported that guy. So best wishes to low life Louie Ramos.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Oh, definitely, dude.
Definitely, man.
Oh yeah, I caught him in the middle of a hit.
Already this early in the morning.
Oh, what's
he's
up,
doing it.
dude?
I mean, this early in the morning. It's
11. We're getting like that, dude.
It's fucking
We're getting
11:20 here, bro.
Well, it's fucking 3:20 here in the morning. But yeah, what the fuck? That early? That's early, isn't it?
3:20 in the morning there.
3:20, and you're drinking beer, so leave me alone.
Yeah, well, it's good stuff.
Yeah.
He did say he wants to man up, so now he's not drinking
I
breast milk anymore. He's drinking.
I always do it. I always drink, please.
This is brunch.
Drink bar.
Brunch with THT.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. I'm kind of digging this morning show.
Yeah, I agree. It's good times.
Yeah, I'm usually used to like dying at 9 at night.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Yeah, this ain't bad. I don't know if
Maybe we should. Well, let's try it next weekend again. How about that? You want to do another Sunday show next week?
we could. Doesn't bother me. My kids are here, but they'll be awake. But it shouldn't be a problem.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, they walk in. What do I care?
There you go, man. We're not the most professional podcast, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Fuck. You get what you pay for, people.
Yeah,
It's free. It's free, isn't it?
Yes.
No shit, man.
That was the joke. Thank you for explaining it. Jokes are always funnier with an explanation at the end.
Oh, I've been drinking. I don't know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
That strong ass breast milk over there.
No,
That might have been the best line of the night.
the day for you.
It's free, isn't it?
He says it. He doesn't even slur it. It's just, I've been drinking. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's the beer
Guys, the show's
talking.
free, right?
It's the beer talking, man.
See, bro, always discredit my good name. Go ahead, keep doing
What
it.
good name? You do a show with a racist. How could you have a good name?
And I'm not a racist, bro. I told
You
you.
do a show with one. Get the fuck
I don't
out
support
here.
him. I told him. I don't support him. I told him,
My
bro.
good name. Your name
I
is
have a good-
dragged through the mud, man. I don't.
I have a
fucking
good name
talk.
in this community, and I'm not gonna let it get buried anymore.
What, the internet community? This
Yes.
fake community? Okay.
Let's move along. Move along to
I'm
your next
curious
question.
about your standings in the real world. He's chugging the
Real
beer. You're gonna need that. Putting your ass on blast tonight for doing a show with a fucking racist.
Goons are. You know what?
2016, man. Get your shit together.
Boxman is just blowing out like steam out of his mouth, like.
He's gotta have a little toky toke, man.
I
There's
think
nothing
that's
wrong
called
with that.
smoke. Where I'm from, I'm not sure.
Well,
I thought it was fog.
I'm saying steam. What the fuck's wrong with me?
He's blowing out steam.
Suddenly, I just turned into a fucking steam engine. I'm a train.
Fuck
I'm a train. Choo choo.
Weird, dude. Maybe you should do a show with a racist.
Well,
Yeah, stick to that, man. That's a good formula.
no, bro. No.
Stick to that.
No.
All right. Well, what do you want to do, Boxman? You want to do some news? Let's do some news, man.
Dude, I basically went through most of the news in the first 40 minutes of the show by myself. So,
The question is, who's gonna watch Bound for Glory today? That's the question.
I'm going.
Isn't it today?
I don't know.
Yes, it is. It is today.
I'm
Well, there you
definitely not watching it, man. It's my
Dude.
sister's birthday, so I'll be away.
It's what?
It's my sister's birthday.
Oh, well,
I'll
just
be away.
just remember, this could be TNA's last pay-per-view.
Well, that's good.
That, oh my God.
God
Okay.
bless them. They've had a okay run.
So,
No.
all right. So, do you think this is their last pay-per-view? I mean, are they dead?
No.
Is this it?
No, dude, they'll never die. TNA is like the cockroach of wrestling.
Oh God.
Put TNA in a fucking microwave and it'll still walk right out. This company's not dying, dude. We've been saying they're dying before we started the show.
Yeah, but dude, this is different. They literally had to find enough money to get this pay-per-view to go hours before.
It's fine, dude. She's from like a billionaire family. All she has to do is go to her dad's house and just fucking flip the mattress and look in between the couches. She'll find a couple grand.
Well, according to, some of the sources, it was an undisclosed, unidentified source where they got the money. Does that not sound like they literally were in a dark alley and there was a briefcase chained to some dude's arm?
So what is this? A cop show?
That's
They reached
exactly
out to
what
the mafia, man.
That's what they
it's
made
like,
it.
It's like Japanese wrestling now. The
There you
mafia's
go.
all- I actually kind of like the aspect of Japanese wrestling. Like back in the day, the mafia ran the whole shit. It's crazy. You know about the stories with Sabu, right?
Mhm.
In the mafia.
Yeah. I've
Yeah,
heard those.
dude, it's fucking wild, man.
There's a bunch of stories about the Japanese mafia running that shit, dude.
Yeah. So basically, if you guys aren't familiar with it, obviously Boxman's heard of it,
Mhm.
but Frontier Martial Arts was FMW, one of my favorite promotions growing up, and basically Atsushi Onita was the head guy in charge, and Atsushi had come to Memphis. He'd worked with Jerry Lawler and Rock and Roll Express and Eddie Gilbert and etc. So he had taken a lot of that hardcore Memphis influence with him to Japan, and kind of incorporated that into the Japanese wrestling. And Onita actually did some Puerto Rican matches too. And of course, down in Puerto Rico, Carlos Colon was like the god of hardcore. The guy was doing barbed wire matches and fire matches back in the 70s. So nothing is new to Puerto Rico. They've been doing that shit. They've been running that shit for years. So Onita took a lot of that to Japan with him, and basically created FMW. And FMW was kind of like the Japanese version of ECW, kind of. And they actually started working with each other. Paul Heyman did a bunch of tours with ECW and FMW. And basically the Yakuza, the mafia in Japan would buy all the tickets to the events, and they would distribute the tickets. So they would get basically the profit. And so that's why you see a lot of those shows never being sold out, because always being sold out, I should say, because if they didn't sell the tickets, the mafia was going to show up. So there's going to be people in seats no matter what. So it's kind of hard to say FMW, how much of it was actual real fans and how many of them were just plants, because the mafia definitely did ran that shit. Sabu had an altercation with the mafia up there. If you guys remember Ali Jeet Singh, the it was like the Indian guy back in, I think it was '98 when he debuted for WWE.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah.
WWF. Yeah.
Yeah. So when his father was Tiger Jeet Singh, and Tiger Jeet was a fucking legend in Japan. He's actually very underrated. I love Tiger. His father was a fucking vicious barbarian when it came to the hardcore wrestling. Dude used to walk around with a machete and do all kinds of crazy spots. And him and Sabu got into an altercation with the mafia, because I guess Sabu punched one of them, not realizing they're mafia guys. So they basically shut the fucking show down, held everybody hostage. Nobody was leaving the locker room. They ran up in there with guns. Basically, shit was about to go down, man. So the mafia is no joke. So TNA, if you're reaching out to the mafia or you're reaching out to the Harris brothers or Fox Clan or the skinheads or any kind of fucking weird cult that you guys are into, please. This is gonna get weird. Next thing you know, on TNA Impact, the whole front row is gonna be guys in fucking white hoodies.
The KKKs.
Yeah, they're gonna show up there.
Couldn't have went fucking pinstripe suit, nothing like that. You had to go right with the fucking clan.
Now, what if they sell to the Black Panthers?
Oh God.
How funny would that be?
Love to hear June's take on that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, June. Canadian, June the Canadian.
Yes. Yes, Jun Takama Canadian.
Yeah, I don't even know what is his name, Tommy.
I don't know. He says it's long, like June something, like June Cold or something. Some Japanese name.
June
His
Cole.
name is
June
his name
Cole.
is
That's
probably, like,
really long. You're right. That's long.
He shortened it. He said.
He's probably normal as hell, man. His name's probably like Andrew Smith. It's like Jun Takayama.
Well, he sent me a picture of what he looks like. So he looks like a Jap.
Yeah, he
Like
sent a
Jap
picture
Canadian.
of his fucking dick to you too.
No,
Let's
no,
not
no,
forget
I
that.
didn't, no, bro. No, that was Smark. That was what's
Yeah,
his name?
folks. Yeah, folks. These guys, when we end the show, they get fucking weird with each other.
That's Smark Wahlberg, bro.
All right.
June and Tommy have exchanged dick pics.
No, bro. No, not me. Why would I do that? Holy moly!
I don't know.
like,
I wasn't there. I'm just going off from what I heard, man. I don't fucking know.
I'm an upstanding person. I wouldn't do stuff.
You're an
like that.
outstanding citizen. Yep. You contribute so much to the world.
Oh, come on, Boxman.
Tommy,
Defend
how
me.
do you-
Come on, bro.
Tommy,
Defend me, bro.
how do you contribute to the world? Do you do anything that makes this earth go round?
Yes, I do this
What?
dumb show.
You don't do this show.
Did you just say
You
this
call
dumb
into the show
show?
whenever the fuck you want.
Might need to hang
How
up
do you
on this
contribute,
motherfucker.
man? Tell me, please. How do you contribute? Do you pick up trash off the ground, or do you fucking recycle?
I'm not a criminal. I don't pick up trash like a criminal.
So, dude, when I see trash on the ground, I pick it up. I'm not a dick. Clean up your area, dickhead.
I do too, actually.
I don't do it when I go to Philly though, because Philly's just fucking covered in that shit.
Oh, God.
I'd probably that's just a waste.
I would never leave. I'd be there forever.
yeah, I'd be on the same block 3 years later, picking up trash and fucking junkies, needles and shit.
Yeah,
I'm
heroin.
not touching that.
No. Wear gloves.
Yeah, I'd rather just not touch it.
Just kick it the fuck out of the way. That's what you do.
Bobby Anthem is saying his last name is Takayama. That's a good wrestling name though, Jun Takayama.
Oh, that is good.
Jun Takayama.
It is Takayama. I think.
No, they say the last name first, so it'd be Takayama Jun. That's
Actually,
how they would
it's
do it.
right here on Skype. That's right.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Takayama or something.
I love the Japanese announcers. Imagine if they just like fired what's the name? Cody Rhodes' wife and the other chick, Lillian Garcia. If they just fired all those and they just brought in some fucking super strict and serious Japanese dude to just do the announcing, how amazing would that be? John Cena just comes out instead of like, the whole corny shtick that they do with him. He just comes out, Cena, John. Fucking Michael Cole takes over after that.
Oh
my
God.
God. I love Japanese wrestling, man. Their announcers are the best.
Oh, good. Cole would take over. Great.
Oh yeah, I forgot he's not on the show anymore. Or is he?
No, he's on SmackDown.
No, he's on Raw.
Is he on Raw?
Yeah,
Cole's
he's
on Raw.
Cole's on
Cole's
Raw.
on Raw.
Cole's on Raw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, they're not going to let him go. So, what else I got? Hell. What else?
EC3. Do you see that guy going to WWE?
Yeah.
He's the only one I see going.
I see him. I don't know. I mean, we could pull up the roster, but I don't really want to do all that.
Hardy Brothers.
The Hardys, maybe. EC3, look, you would hope they did, but obviously they're not going to let them use EC3. They're not going to let that Carter name out there. They would never do something like that. Although it would, I mean, I guess if they owned it, I guess they could, but I don't know, man. I mean, Billy Corgan saying the rumors about WWE are not true. They're not one of the companies looking to buy it, so I don't.
Dude, I agree with. I really don't see Vince reaching out to want to buy TNA. Come on.
No.
Let's be realistic. What would they gain from that?
The library, I guess.
And who wants to see that?
The only.
Well, when TNA was good, I guess. I don't
The
know.
only
Who wants to see that?
Listen, let's be honest here. Why would WWE need the whole TNA library? What they really could do is they could go to, Billy Corgan's the one running the company now, and go, listen, we want the footage of AJ, we want all the footage of Samoa Joe, Bobby Roode, Eric Young, all the guys they've taken that have been at TNA, and then Sting. There you go.
They can't do it. They can't do it.
But if they went to them and said, we'll give you this amount of money for those things, they would just buy the footage they need. And you know what? At this point, TNA would suck that money right up and take it.
Dude, they can't do that. It's not even realistic. You know how many wrestlers they would have to pay royalties to? All the people that they're facing, they have to pay them too. So they would have to pay Kid Cash and fucking Julio De Niro and fucking CM Punk and Shane Douglas and
Raven.
They ain't paying Shane Douglas shit.
Well, I don't think they're paying CM Punk shit.
No.
Actually, never mind. CM Punk will get that money. He's about his, man. He doesn't mess around.
I don't know, man. Penny. I don't know. He's got that one lawsuit going, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Real quick, you want to get into Lucha Underground?
Go for it, man.
All right. Well, they're only drawing like 130,000 viewers, which I don't know. That's not really good, is it?
I don't.
Worse than TNA.
Yeah, it is, but they're also a smaller channel than. Believe it or not, TNA hits more homes than El Rey.
Yeah, but they're expanding though, because I get El Rey now, and I didn't get it until like a month ago.
Who do you have for cable?
Verizon, Fios.
Okay, who went over to Frontier?
Oh, what? FMW owns that now?
No. Frontier.
I know, dude.
Yeah,
I know Atsushi Onita doesn't own Verizon.
No. You're very correct about that. But yeah, Frontier bought them out. At least they did here. Be prepared for that, by the way. That's a fucking nightmare waiting to happen.
Why?
Remember, I didn't have internet for 4 days.
Oh.
Remember me calling in from my phone to the show?
Oh, yes. Dude, I paid $200 a month for that for Verizon. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. $200 for my phone, internet, and cable.
Yeah,
$200.
We actually just switched to Time Warner, which is now Spectrum. So we bundled it and got a good deal with them. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess let's hit the highlights of Lucha Underground. Let's start with I guess episode 3, because that's pretty much what I started with. I remember seeing Brian Cage and Tejano. Yeah, that was a match. I'm not a big Tejano fan.
I know you're not.
Yeah, that's one of those guys that I don't get it. Why is he even there? You know.
So to you, he's the Sheamus of Lucha Underground.
Right, dude. That is such a great analogy. Thank you. Yeah, he is the Sheamus of Lucha Underground.
I actually thought that last night because right after their match, Dario went out there and said, "It's a best-of-5 series."
Right.
And I'm like,
and then they're going to get the ultimate opportunity, but nobody knows what the ultimate opportunity is. Is it a title shot?
Who knows? Could be a title shot. Or, I mean, who knows, man? With this show, they could end up getting killed by the end of it. I fucking love what these people are doing, dude.
Yeah.
They don't just you know, you don't just get injured and you're off. They kill you off the fucking show, dude. Yeah, you're done. Boom, you're dead.
Yeah, you get straight murdered on Lucha Underground.
Fucking love this shit, man.
That's the biggest bump is a shotgun to the face in Lucha Underground. That's the biggest bump.
I mean, Dario was in prison for killing Mr. Cortez. Fucking love it.
Yeah. So Tejano and Brian Cage, and I'm just gonna basically sum up both shows together.
Go ahead.
Tejano and Brian Cage was an okay match. I mean, nothing spectacular or anything like that. Brian Cage, I'm a big fan of the guy. I've only seen him wrestle twice in person because he's usually like a California guy. I did see him at PWS against Dan Moff, which was kind of like, I don't want to say a dream match, but it was cool seeing those guys because it's two different generations. And chances are you're probably never going to see that match because Dan Moff is not going to Lucha. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Son of a bitch. Let me go ahead and smack myself.
Damn.
Dan Moff and the Hit Squad, they should go to Lucha Underground because that would be fucking amazing. Can you imagine that? Because, you know, they have like, you know, primarily like most of the roster are Spanish guys, Puerto Rican guys. They would fit right in with that, man. They need a good tag team. Dude, they would fucking kill it. And imagine them as like a trios going against like Phoenix and Aerostar and Drago. The Hit Squad, they can bring in Homicide with them or maybe even Low Key because, you know, they're all basically a faction.
Yeah.
That would be fucking great.
Yeah,
That would be fucking great.
That would
The
be.
Hit Squad. I want to see that. Hit Squad and Lucha Underground. Please make this happen.
Yeah, that actually would be pretty awesome. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they would do it, but I don't know, man. It's just fucking amazing watching this show. I love watching Lucha Underground.
Yeah. And we did have like a trios match. It was Aerostar and Drago and Phoenix. I guess that they're the trios tag team champions. And they went against PJ Black, Jack Evans, who is your favorite, and Tia, what's her name? What's the
Taya.
chick's name?
That's
Tia. Who is she? I've never seen her before.
Taya Valkyrie.
Okay, who is she? Is she like from any other promotion, or is this just like a Lucha Underground exclusive that we're getting?
No. She's done. Hold on one sec. I'll look her up while you're talking. I know her name is Taya Valkyrie.
But basically, I guess the story is, you know, they have a faction which is Taya, Johnny Mundo, Jack Evans, and PJ Black. And what are they? The Underground, the World of the Underground, or something like that?
Worldwide Underground.
Yeah, Worldwide Underground. And I guess Jack Evans, there's some tension between Jack Evans and PJ Black because he wouldn't tag him in, or every time they tagged each other in, he would like smack the shit out of his back and he would take a big bump from the tag, which I thought was hilarious. Jack Evans, I don't know how you don't like the guy, man. Jack Evans,
it's not that it's not that I don't like him.
Oh, you said you don't like.
No. If you don't listen, I said let me finish. Let me finish. I said I thought he looked out of place in Lucha Underground.
And you said you were never a fan of Jack Evans. I remember you saying you didn't like him.
I'm not a huge fan of him, but I don't hate him. He's not like, I can't stand this guy. I can do without him. I don't. Him being there or not being there isn't gonna make me watch or not watch. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you guys hear this guy backpedaling?
I am not backpedaling. I will tell you what. It was funny as shit when he was sitting on the ground against the barrier, pouting like a little kid.
You know what that reminded me of? You know who else would do something like that?
Tommy?
Oh, of course.
I'm here.
I'm here. You've been around June too much. You're getting the Japanese accent now. I'm here.
Nah, bro. I was running. I'm fucking running. Fuck.
You're fucking running.
Well, mute your fucking mic then. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't have a stroke on the hot tag.
Taya was trained.
But dude, I was 2 years old.
Taya was trained by Lance Storm.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, 2010.
She's not the most attractive girl on there, but
she got a great body.
Eh.
From the neck down, she's gorgeous.
She reminds me of like one of the chicks in the Beautiful People. Like they were anything but beautiful to me, man. I was never big on Velvet Sky. She looked like too fake for me, man.
No, She's perfectly slutty, in my opinion.
Perfectly slutty.
I don't know if that. I think that's perfectly slutty.
They both suck dick.
Well, how does that make her a
lot
bad
of,
person?
A lot of women do that, Tommy.
Jesus
I
Christ!
think they both suck.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
You should have saved that for your show, man. That would have been a big ratings bump right there.
No, I don't. No, it's an upstanding show. I don't need some fool like June to ruin it. No.
Write that
continue.
one down, Tommy. That was a great zinger there. They suck dick.
Man.
I mean, they just suck. Zing. All right.
Well, Boxman, I asked you a question. And answer my question. Who else do you see doing that?
Doing what? What? Huh?
What Jack Evans did. Go outside and do the Indian style sitting and basically act like a little baby.
Oh, that's totally Kevin Owens.
Exactly. Kevin, I was going to say that. Dude, Owens would definitely do that.
Oh, that is so Kevin Owens. That is
such Kevin Owens thing to do. It's fucking amazing.
If he had a bag of chips, it would have just recreated a perfect scene.
You can have one of those like candy necklaces and just fucking chew those off the whole time during the match.
That would be perfect.
Dude, you should come out with the candy bracelets, man. That would be amazing. I would love that.
He sits in the corner and chews on his bracelet.
Yes. While he's waiting for the tag, he's just casually munching on his fucking necklace. That'd be amazing.
Comes out, oh, dude, a ring pop would be just as good.
Yes, dude, I'm telling you, man, that is such a good gimmick. Somebody should do that, please. If there are any fat wrestlers looking for a gimmick, come out with the candy necklaces. It'd be amazing.
Samoa Joe.
Yes, he could do that.
Oh, come on.
I think he's better than that, though.
Yeah. You need to use Joe as like a killer. You need kind of a rednecky fat guy.
Well, there's no fat dudes in wrestling anymore. Name some fat dudes.
Well,
fat dudes.
They're all wrestling fans now.
Yeah, those are wrestling fans.
There you go.
That's just the problem now, because back in the day, it was a lot of fat dudes because more fans were trying to be wrestlers.
Yeah.
Now fans are just fans.
Yeah. Now WWE just hires fucking models and they only hire athletes. They're not hiring some dude because he knows a guy who knows a guy who wrestles for this promotion. You know.
Well, look at what happened when they hired fat dudes. Look at ZZ.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Where did he end up at?
Dude, they never should have signed ZZ.
Of course, no shit.
Stupid fucking. Oh yeah. Oh, we can teach him. No, you can't.
Yeah, let the guy tie his own shoes first, then fucking hire him.
Let him.
He's the type of dude that reminds me like his ass crack would be out 24/7.
Like a plumber.
Yeah, his ass would be out all the time. He's that type of dude. When he's catching alligators or molesting alligators or whatever the fuck he does, his ass crack is out. He's that type of dude.
You had to go with molesting the alligator, huh? All right.
Oh, not June. June. No.
What?
June.
Yeah, I think I've had enough of June, man.
That's something that June would say.
I don't give a fuck about that dude, man. We've had enough of June today. You can save that for your show later on.
I don't bring that up, bro. I don't talk about. Please.
You just said his fucking name. How can you say you didn't bring him
I
up?
don't say that stuff, but please. It's a June free zone. No more June.
All right, thank you. Please. All right, let's get back into Lucha Underground. One of my favorite matches over the course of those 2 episodes was probably the Mac. Let me put some more emphasis on the Mac. The Mac. Mac came back, and he faced, what's his name? Matanza.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is a fucking beast. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen too many matches of him. I'm instantly a fan. I love the gear. I love him being just a monster, just tossing people around. Dude is fucking money.
Yeah.
Dude is fucking money. I'm so happy he's actually the champion. That's why I like Lucha Underground, man. I can pretty much co-sign everything they do. With us reviewing Lucha Underground now, you're probably not going to hear me come on here too many times and bitch about it like I do with WWE, or just not talk about it like TNA, or forget about it like Ring of Honor.
Yeah, but Lucha Underground also presents itself as a television series that has wrestling.
Absolutely.
It's really dude, Lucha Underground is a fucking sci-fi show.
It is. I didn't feel like I was watching a wrestling show.
No.
Because even I don't know, man. Everything about it is so fucking brilliantly shot. Like the way they just film everything. Did you catch the one part where uh, what's his name? Dario Huedo? What's his name?
Cueto.
You got to pardon me because I'm not familiar with these characters yet. So
No, it's
I'm
fine.
probably gonna botch a few names. You saw Dario on the side of the ring when Matanza was choking out Willie Mack.
Mhm.
And they like zoom in on his face like a movie, and he said, "Get him again." You know, just like little stuff like that. You're just like, "Holy shit, I'm watching a movie. This
He
isn't a
said
match."
break his neck at one point.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. Just
Yeah.
everything is done to perfection.
I
Everything-
agree.
There's a reason why everything happens on that show.
Yep.
You know,
Yep. I totally
I
fucking agree.
thoroughly
man.
enjoyed it. By the way, I think Willie Mack showed his ass off in that match.
Oh, dude, that guy, how did he, and you know what? He looks like a big fat dude that would come out there and do nothing but power moves. And here's this guy doing suicide dives through the fucking second rope, over the top rope, out to the, outside the fucking ring. Holy shit, man.
Dude, the kicks were
Mm.
perfectly timed. Did you catch those big boots he was doing to Matanza?
Mm-hmm.
The way he was slapping his fucking legs. You can see it, but it sounded like a shotgun.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
He
It sounded like he
slaps-
just grabbed the fucking chopper and just went off.
Yeah, he fucking slaps the shit out of himself. But dude, he is
Slaps the shit out of himself.
He does. He hits the shit out of his leg, but he's got a meaty leg to hit. So, but yeah, I mean,
He
you
was
would
homeless
think,
though, man.
really?
Yeah, dude, you gotta get a haircut, man. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He looks homeless. He looks like if Tommy was black, he looks like Tommy.
Well, they're calling him the Mac. Maybe they're trying to pimp him out a little bit, pimp him up a little bit, not out. Jesus,
go.
that was horrible.
Yeah, pimp him out a little bit. Put him in
I
a formal-
corrected myself. I apologize to the Mac.
But Mac, dude, I love that guy. I think that match was just great. So go out of your way to watch that match. Matanza and Willie Mack.
What did you
Great
think
fucking-
of? I loved when Dario was sniffing the coke when.
Oh yes, yes.
Dude, and Taya's like, you got little something, and he's like,
Yes.
get the fuck out.
Yeah, dude, I love the show because it's not geared towards kids. You know, like, and I love this about the commentators. They're fucking. It's natural. It's organic. The guy, they'll do a crazy bump. Vampire go, holy shit! Oh,
Exactly.
shit.
Vampiro went. We've had our first holy shit moment of the night, and then I'm like, they
Yes,
let that
dude.
through.
Yes, it's not like Michael Cole and shit, dude. It's fucking natural. They're just out there talking. They're just watching a match and reviewing it.
I'm
It
sorry.
makes so much more sense.
I think those two have great chemistry together.
They do. They do.
Vampiro might say some off the wall shit, but it doesn't matter. And I think Matt Stryker, I've said before, I think he's really good at what he does. I like the information telling that he gives with whatever he does. I think he's a great announcer. I don't care what
I mean-
anyone says.
No, he's definitely very informative, and when it comes to, they balance each other out. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
Vampiro is very much on edge and kind of like the psychopathic guy that could explode anytime and grab a light tube and run in the middle of the ring and hit somebody.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like Matt Stryker is more of like the nerdy guy with all the information. He's more of the fan, and Vampiro is more of like the quote unquote legend.
Mhm.
Even though Matt Stryker was a wrestler also, but
Nah, he
is
was.
what
I
it
mean, he had a little stint. And he did fine, but yeah,
he's actually a pretty good wrestler, man. He actually is pretty good.
He wasn't
like,
bad.
Matt Stryker. I saw him. The last Matt Stryker match I watched in person was him and the Amazing Red.
Oh,
at House of
shit.
Hardcore. And it was actually a good fucking match. I was like, holy shit, this is the first time I've seen Matt Stryker in person. It's like a pretty decent match.
Shit.
Probably because of Amazing Red, but.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, Boxman.
Yo.
One more person. Can't you see the Amazing Red killing it in Lucha Underground? He would be like perfect in there. Why is he not there?
Good question. Why is he not there? You never
Yeah,
know. He
Spanish guy, high flyer, fits in with the luchadors. Fucking amazing.
You never know, I guess. I mean, they have a whole nother season hopefully coming up. I don't see this show stopping anytime soon. Even if their ratings aren't the best, you know what they're getting? They are getting
Original
talked
program.
about, original programming. People are going to catch on. And, if they can get a Netflix or something they're gonna fucking be huge. A Hulu, a Netflix, something.
And not only that, you can tell that the El Rey network is really invested in this. Like, since I got El Rey, like when I'm going to sleep, I'll throw it on because they have a lot of like classic horror movies and just random, weird shit. Like they actually had on the miniseries. Do you know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what it was, and it was on, I think 2 nights ago, and I was like, oh, this is pretty badass. This is pretty cool.
That's old.
So,
very
yeah, I know.
old.
But see, I like those. I like those old movies that were kind of ahead of their time with like the effects, because the effects were pretty decent for the time. Like even Dune. I love Dune, the original one, the David Lynch one.
Right.
I think like it was just like a weird, creepy fucking kind of movie. The effects were just great for its time.
Well, you know who owns that channel, right?
Yeah, Rodriguez. So
Robert Rodriguez, exactly.
Right.
That's why there a lot of the things he plays, and that's why you got some of that grindhouse feel in Lucha Underground.
Dude, exactly. That's Lucha Underground has that grindhouse feel to it.
And
dude, it's just that the textures that they use on the, whether it's the fucking walls, the graffiti on the walls, the way they shoot it, the effects they add to it. It adds texture, if that even makes sense. It adds texture to the fucking
the dark background with the oversaturated colors in front and the dark.
Yes.
I mean, just when they're in Dario Cueto's office, look at the way that's shot. You can tell they oversaturated his suit, all the colors, and everything in the background is real dark. Got that grindhouse. I'm not going to say grainy, but I mean, it's not in HD, so it is a little grainy compared to what everyone else watches, but
yeah,
shot great, got a little feel, but yeah, dude, Dario's there doing coke and
I thought that was just me. I'm like, wait, did they just insinuate that he's sniffing coke?
Well, you knew it was when he wiped his nose and then wiped his gum. I was like, oh shit.
It was definitely implied that he was sniffing some coke. But,
yeah,
that's cool, man. I like shit like that, dude. It's funny, make it a little bit interesting. Let me ask you this, since you've watched the first 2 episodes. Sammy Callahan and AR Fox, they have not debuted yet, have they? Okay. I didn't want to miss Sammy, dude. I gotta see Sammy. I'm gonna mark out for that.
You gotta realize they could be under a mask. You might not know it's them.
No. They're not wearing masks.
You sure? Okay.
Callahan is not wearing a mask. I think he comes out with like the cat mask that he's doing. He's doing like a cat gimmick now.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. I don't know why he's all of a sudden a cat, but he has like this like big like almost what was that guy in the WWF in like the early 90s?
Mantar?
He used to come out Mantar. Yep.
I'm sorry.
He almost comes out with like this cat version of the Mantar mask. It's like stupid. I don't know. But I think he debuted at PWG when he was doing this match against Jushin Liger, and that was a surreal moment to see Jushin Liger and Sammy Callahan like against each other. That was fucking dope. So if you're an indie fan, that's out there. Check that out. Sammy Callahan and Jushin Liger going at it at PWG. But Sammy Callahan is going to be a great add to Lucha Underground. The dude is stiff. I think he was hurt at the last CZW show, so I hope he's okay. I don't want to see the guy sit out for 6 months or anything, because he's in his prime, and I respect that guy so much. Because once again, he's a guy that I saw month in and month out at CZW. Watched his last match literally in person before he headed off to NXT. Had several conversations with the guy. Kind of not necessarily like a relationship, but I know who he is. I've had several conversations. I respect him. He's a real dude.
Right.
And just the fact that he had enough balls to walk away from WWE. Now, Boxman, he didn't get released. He asked for his release.
Yeah.
He wanted to leave. And that right there shows me that the guy has enough respect for himself. He believes in himself, and he saw, okay, let me check out what's going on here in NXT. Now, I came up with these guys, and they're all getting moved up, and I'm out here, and I'm jobbing out to Dillinger or whatever the case is. And he was like, okay, you know what? I see what I'm worth. I've been here now for a few months. I've kind of established a name for myself to go back on the indies and triple my price and make probably more money on the indies than here. Let me go on the indies. Lucha Underground is popping right now. Ring of Honor will take me back. TNA would die to have me there. Let me go back and let me fucking boost up my own, ego and my worth, and have them reach out to me in a few years once I'm killing it in New Japan and I'm the champion in New Japan. Let me go out there and I can be the next AJ Styles or Nakamura and kill it at and be the IWGP champion. And let me go out there and kill it in Ring of Honor. Let me go to Lucha Underground and absolutely fucking murder everybody that's out there. Let me make a name for myself so I'm not coming into NXT as just former CZW guy. Let me go out there and establish my name a little further. Yeah. And then once I come back, they'll take me more seriously and they'll respect me because he's probably put that pattern together where Vince respects guys that walk away rather than getting released. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure he has a good relationship with them. I'm sure one day you'll probably see Sami Callihan in WWE again. But for right now, I think Lucha Underground is a perfect fit for the guy. Now, am I particularly happy about it? No, because he was at CZW every month, and now he can't be at CZW every month because he's doing Lucha Underground. But hey, it's an investment, I get to see him every Wednesday now, so it's cool.
Yeah, and don't forget, Lucha has seasons. These guys do get a break. You will see him in CZW again. I wouldn't doubt that one bit.
Yeah, I mean he was at the last show. Like I said, he still comes back, but
yeah,
it's not like he's an every month guy. Because a lot of the every month CZW guys, like CZW runs second Saturday of the month. Okay, so they all know that. So if you're a CZW guy, you're not going to take bookings second Saturday of the month. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You get where I'm going with that? Like a lot of the guys that they bring back every month, those guys, they work at other companies, but everybody knows second Saturday of the month, they're at CZW.
Right.
So they don't take bookings. He's not quite that guy. You know what I mean? Like he'll do other shows.
Oh, he should be. He should be. Yeah. So.
Well, I don't know, because CZW made him. Like me, dude, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just fucking stupid. I believe in loyalty. If they put you out there, dude, if they give you that opportunity, you should do favors. Because without CZW, Sami Callihan would have never been shit.
Right.
Nothing.
I got you, man.
Say what you will about CZW. Everybody thinks it's blood and guts and hardcore. Bullshit, dude. Bullshit. Half the guys you see that are making it right now are CZW guys. Not. I don't mean CZW guys as in they came to 3 shows. They were core CZW guys. Dean Ambrose, CZW guy. He wasn't a Ring of Honor guy. He wasn't a Jersey All Pro guy. He was a CZ fucking W guy. CZW original. You know what I mean? Sami Callihan, CZW guy. AJ Styles, not a CZW guy, but hey, they brought him in at Best of the Best, and they shed some light on that on the early days. They were on AJ Styles back in 2002.
Man.
2003.
Shaheen is channeling his inner DJ Hyde.
Yeah, I've been influenced by DJ.
I'm sorry, but you really, man, I thought you were him for just like 30 seconds there.
No, but that's not even, those aren't even DJ days. You can't even credit DJ for that. That's all Zandig.
Well,
that's all Zandig.
He does.
He shouldn't. That's all Zandig. Callahan was under Zandig. Ambrose was under Zandig. Generico, a.k.a. Sami Zayn, was under Zandig. Kevin Steen, a.k.a. Kevin Owens, was under Zandig. Adam Cole, the guy that you see killing Ring of Honor right now, he was a CZW guy, meaning he got trained at CZW. That dude didn't even know what wrestling was before CZW. Adam Cole, first day in wrestling was CZW.
Wow.
You know what I mean? A lot of those guys, man. You look at a lot of those guys, all CZW guys. The only ones that are big in fucking WWE right now that were on the indies that aren't in CZW guys is Samoa Joe. He was never a CZW guy. Nakamura obviously never was. Finn Balor never did CZW. Yuha Nation was a fairly known CZW guy. He wasn't in and out every month, but when he came to the East Coast, like primarily it was CZW that was hiring him. Yeah. AR Fox and Yuha Nation killed it in CZW. And AR Fox is another guy that I can see getting signed, but I don't think he's going to get signed because he's got too much shit around his name. You know what I mean? The guy used to get in all kinds of trouble back in the day. I guess he was troubled youth. So he's got a record. He's got a gay porno out there where he's fucking some dude.
Yeah, that might stop him right there.
Yeah, dude, and I don't know how that's just like. I don't.
Doesn't know what to say, does he?
Dude, believe me, I have nothing against gay people. I have gay friends. I don't have.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't have problems with gay dudes. I have a good friend that's gay. He doesn't act, like I don't feel any different around him because he knows I'm not gay, so it doesn't matter. He's a funny dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you're not gay, there's no amount of money that could just make me pound a dude in the ass for a couple $1,000s, man. Like that shit is crazy to me. That shit
I wouldn't do that. Would you do it, Boxman? Would you do it?
No.
I wouldn't.
Boxman is scratching his head. He's thinking about it. Give him a few minutes.
I did not. I said no immediately.
See, now he's licking his lips. Now he's getting real gay.
What? Who are you looking at? Me or Tommy?
He's doing the LL Cool J.
Who are you looking at?
You.
I'm sitting here laughing is what I'm doing.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you. Nah, he wasn't licking his lips. I'm just fucking with
you. Dick.
Yeah.
You dick.
Yeah, you dick.
You dick.
But what else happened at Lucha Underground that we missed?
I don't know. You were reading it, weren't you?
No, I was just going off the top of my head.
Oh shit!
I don't read shit, dude. I'm shoot everything. All shoot everything.
The shooter.
I had 8 beers. I don't remember what the fuck happened. I watched it
It's
though.
morning, but.
No, he's not talking about having 8 beers now. He said he had 8 beers when he was watching it.
I had 8 beers.
I know the main event. I know the main event was Super Drago Azteca against Chavo Guerrero, which I didn't particularly care about. Rey Mysterio was the referee. Anything to do with Chavo Guerrero, I'm sorry. Lucha Underground, I love you. There's 2 people that I'm gonna fast forward through. I don't care who's the opponent. Chavo Guerrero is getting the fast forward button, and also Tejano is most definitely getting the fast forward button.
Chavo's really
garbage,
but he's good here.
Shit.
He's different, man. He's just going out there and beating the shit out of people pretty much. He's
I
not
hate
trying
his
to be
face.
Eddie. He's not trying to be Eddie here.
No, but he's still fucking. Come on. When he did the segment with Azteca, he was like, "Oh, you must not be familiar with the Guerreros."
Oh,
like, come on. Leave it alone.
He does have a writer. Let's be honest here. They have all got writers. It's just comes off way better because they can do 4 or 5 takes of everything.
Now, Boxman, do you recall when I used to call into In Your Head, right? I was reviewing Extreme Rising a couple times for them. Do you recall those shows?
Mm-hmm.
There was a match where I mentioned they tore the fucking roof off, and it was actually Bestia 666, which is the son of Damien 666, against Rey Mysterio's cousin, which was El Hijo del Misterio.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember me talking about that? Because I used to put that match over like crazy.
I've heard you mention that match even on this show before.
Okay, well, El Hijo del Misterio, or whatever the fuck his name is, I was always like, oh shit, dude, this guy is talented. Why is he not doing anything? He's actually Dragon Azteca. So that's actually Mysterio's cousin.
Oh.
I noticed it from the tattoos. I was like, yo, he looks really familiar. And I was like, oh shit, that's the dude I saw. Yeah, that's it. That's him.
Yeah, Ray's got more tattoos also.
Yeah. He's also on a lot more protein and steroids.
Well, yeah.
It's coming up, dude. Wait till the next season. He's gonna look like fucking Terminator.
Baby Terminator. Baby.
I wish somebody did the Exterminator gimmick and just came and fucking got the cockroach of wrestling out of here and just sprayed TNA down with pesticides.
Dude.
What?
There's so many guys there that can be used that need a job. I mean, Mike Bennett can go the fuck home. Just leave Maria.
The Hardy Brothers. The Hardy Brothers.
What? That guy blows, man. Mike Bennett.
Leave him at home.
Mike Bennett can get the fuck out. Pepper Parks. What's his name in TNA?
Pepper Parks? What the fuck's that?
I don't know. I say leave Maria, by the way. She can stay. I want to see her on TV every week.
Boxman, take over for 1 second. Just 1 second.
All right. Well, we've gone through so much shit. I'm not even sure where the fuck we're going to fucking go from here. But I do have... Here you go, Tom. You want to talk a little Zeb Coulter?
No. Is that Dutch? Dirty Dutch?
Yes, Zeb Coulter.
Dirty Dutch.
All right, I'm back.
Zeb Coulter did a Sports Illustrated interview and had a few highlights. kind of he explained that his character, Zeb Coulter, he based it off of Clint Eastwood's character in Gran Torino. You ever seen that movie? Anyone?
I have not. I own the movie, but I haven't seen it. It's the one where Clint Eastwood was like the neighbor or something like that.
Yeah, he was basically protecting his house from gangs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's what he based that character off of. The next highlight was, of course, why the Alberto Del Rio thing didn't work in WWE. He says WWE failed to take into account that it didn't make a lot of sense. Remember, I hated Alberto and he hated me. So all of a sudden I disappear and come back, but it's not necessarily the first step in wrestling the most important, because it's the second step that identifies and clarifies the first one. And he said they did not do that. Then it was always awkward from there. And he even told people in the back that he didn't understand where the story was going and that there wasn't any chemistry. So that was it. That was, he knew it wasn't working too.
Yeah, but that's because he's been around wrestling for 50 years and he was a good booker. You understand?
Yeah. It's good to hear someone.
100%.
Good to hear someone be honest and not to be like, oh well, the PC answer is, just wasn't doing well. The crowd wasn't into it, so we decided to just break it up.
Well, Boxman, he's old enough where he knows that he's probably not going back to the company, so he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, he ain't going back. So
Do you see him going in the Hall of Fame though? Because he certainly deserves it. I mean, Dutch Mantel should definitely be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I could see that in the next maybe.
Has to.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Has to. Original Memphis guy, was fucking killing it in USWA.
Mm-hmm.
Was killing it in Puerto Rico. I mean, absolutely killing it in Puerto Rico. He was a booker in Puerto Rico, booker for TNA early days.
Yeah.
Did the whole Zeb Coulter thing. Also did he actually managed Bradshaw in the mid '90s, if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
WWF. And also the Harris brothers. Forgot about those guys. When they came out as the Blue Brothers.
See, now that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, fucking racist rednecks.
Racist rednecks.
All
three. I mean, that makes a lot of fucking sense right there. So.
I don't know if I would call Zeb Coulter a racist though, because I mean he was in Puerto Rico for years, dude. I mean you have to be pretty open-minded to be out there.
Well, according to a former guest of the show.
Oh, yeah.
He is incredibly racist, and I think you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Angel.
Yeah, we were talking about Angel from the Baldies.
We
should have Angel on the show again, man. We haven't had him on for over a year and a half, probably. A year.
It's been about that long, man. Yeah, last time we had him on was... Did we have him on after WrestleMania?
Not this year. It was last year.
After he reviewed 31, 30, 30,
yeah, he did,
30.
Yeah. Yeah, he did 31 with us.
Yeah, I do remember that.
That
was
about
fun.
a year and a half ago.
Wow. Yeah, about that.
Yeah, time flies, dude.
Time does fly when you're getting old.
I'm actually a fan of doing... We should do more interviews again. We stopped doing interviews because I got lazy. But I'm actually a fan of not doing necessarily interviews and bringing wrestlers on to do weird segments with us. I think that's a lot more interesting. Like have like a wrestler come on and review like a pay-per-view with us. I think that's a lot more interesting than just bringing a guy in. Hey, so what do you have to plug this weekend? Oh, that should be a good match. Yeah, dude, totally. So what DVD is coming out this? Okay, nice. You're on that match number 5. Nice, dude.
How did you get into wrestling?
Yeah, so who was your
influence?
Wrestling?
Who trained you?
Yeah, well, I mean we don't usually ask those questions anyway. I try to ask questions that have not been answered yet. I actually hate those questions. So, were you always a fan of wrestling? Like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
He's wrestling now. Who gives a fuck, man?
Yeah, we've asked him once or twice, but...
Yeah, but we that was in the beginning. Now we try to ask, like, more questions that may not necessarily have been asked. Weird questions, you know.
Yeah, we can start doing that. I don't care.
Would you rather have weed or alcohol? I know Homicide likes that question a lot.
He did enjoy that question. It was very tough for him to answer, but it...
That's another guy I would love to have Homicide on every few months. He's always fun to talk to.
Yeah.
Homicide is one of my favorite interviews.
if we have him, the more we have him on, the more chance we do have for an incident happening once or twice.
Yeah. I think who was your favorite interview so far, Boxman?
Truthfully,
give me top 3, and then I would ask Tommy, but Tommy doesn't know any of the indie wrestlers. So he probably doesn't.
I honestly,
Thank you.
my top 3 would be Lance Hoyt, Cage, and shit. I'm trying to go through. I'm trying to think of all of our interviews. Shit. Give me a sec.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna throw some out there real quick. I think the Sick Nick Mondo one is one of my favorite ones.
That would go up there in top 3. That was a really good one too.
Yeah, I think Sick Nick Mondo was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Homicide one has to be one of my favorite ones.
That was good.
I think actually the second time I interviewed him, I think it was for the Fat Frank one. Was that? No, it was for the 100th episode.
Yes, that was it.
That was a really good one. So I would say Homicide, Masada. I would have to throw Zandig up there just for just for the fact that we got Zandig before he disappeared again.
Oh yeah.
I believe Zandig has only done 2 radio podcast interviews, one being us and one being Yakuza Kick Radio with J-Cat.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pleasure as always. And speaking of Yakuza Kick Radio, I actually did a 2-hour show with J-Cat on Wednesday. So you can go check that out if you'd like. Had a good time with the guy, kind of same approach as our show. We didn't have anything lined up. We just kind of just shot the shit and just sat around and talked for 2 hours.
Nice.
So if you want to check that out, blogtalkradio.com/Yakuza. J-Cat, a good dude. And we've actually talked about it. I think we'll switch off and on where I do his show once a month, and then the next month he'll come and like join us for a bit on the show.
Mm-hmm.
That way we'll be collaborating a little bit more. I think J-Cat and I, obviously we get along pretty well. Very similar guys, similar interests.
Yeah.
So overall good chemistry. So it'll be fun.
Awesome, man. Back to the interviews, man. Chris Dickinson, I loved that one.
Yeah, Dickinson was great.
It'd be hard for me to put a top 3, man, but I think we've done a lot of good ones. I know you'd have to scroll way back to find a lot of these, but we do have. I can put a link where you can still find all of our every single one of the interviews we've done.
There you go. Also, we got to mention Angel. Angel was very entertaining. Angel, I think even Jason from ECW, he was he kind of put me to sleep after like 3 hours of talking, but
yeah, we sort of had to scoot him off the air. He would have talked forever. Yeah, Jason Knight.
Masada was good, but it ended fast.
Yeah, Black G's.
Black G's is always fun.
He was really good. He was really a fun interview.
Black G's is another one of those guys where at first I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much now, but he was a very standoffish type of guy.
Yeah.
Even with fans in person, he's not very talkative. He doesn't converse much.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess once we kind of broke down the barrier, it just kind of like opened up. Plus, like G's and I, obviously from the same city. I think once I started talking about, local Philly rap to him that only like Philly dudes would know, then he was just like, all right, he's like one of us then.
Yeah, and you started with that, so it worked out perfect.
Yeah.
So it just kind of broke the ice, if you will. Joey Janela, always. I wouldn't mind getting him back on either. He's always a fun interview.
Yeah, we should definitely get Joey back on. And if you can recall, another guy that was kind of awkward in the beginning was Joey. If you listen to the first interview. He was because he didn't really know us, and this is like over 2 years ago. So at first, like obviously he didn't know me. Now he sees me every month, so he just he knows who I am. But like back then, when you don't know somebody and you just go on a show, you don't you kind of want to feel it out, see what kind of guys they are. Are they gonna ask questions about Sonny and fucking stupid shit, or are they kind of like the markish, like nervous guys that are going, hey Joey, so thank you so much for doing the show. Because you get a lot of those podcasts where they're just like stuttering the whole time and just like basically shitting themselves while they're talking to people.
Yeah.
You talking about somebody?
You know what? And I have to put over the Masada interview because we were having computer problems out the ass that night when we were recording it. He called me back like 3 times. Fucking
that was a while ago,
super.
too.
Yeah, but what a super guy for hanging on with us that night, man.
Yeah, and he pretty much buried everybody. So if you want to listen to that, you can go
Yeah,
listen to that.
yeah. I'll post that link right now for everybody. All of our interviews.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's that.
Yeah. That was pretty much most of our interviews. I mean, we've had on Ron Mathis, Dan Moff.
Oh, Dan Moff was a good one. I totally forgot about that. Dan
Yep.
Moff. I want to
So
listen to
Gabe
Sapolsky,
Sapolsky,
Sapolsky.
Matt Tremont.
Yep.
Of course, you mentioned Louie. Louie, our first interview, I believe, was Louie.
Yeah, it was Louie and Matt Tremont.
Louie
same
and
night.
Matt. Yep. We did Louie and Matt same night, but yeah, Louie.
Connor Claxton.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ton we're missing.
Ron Mathis, DJ Hyde, Josh Crane, Connor Claxton. That's it. Jason Knight. No, we haven't done that many, man.
No, there was other ones. There was JT Dunn. There's a bunch that are not even on that list. We stopped updating the list.
Yeah, you're right.
JT Dunn. There was Corporal Robinson.
I've got some more on YouTube also, so I'll wait.
Yeah, there's a bunch that are missing from that.
Yeah, even Bates Motel said Homicide was great. Homicide was, and I'll admit, both of us were a little standoffish about Homicide because we were told a few stories, but
no, I don't think that was Homicide. The only ones that I ever felt standoffish was Black G's.
That's who it was. We heard some stories that he could be set off at any moment, but he was really
well. Not only
cool.
that, it's because obviously, In Your Head did an interview with them years ago. It wasn't just Black G's; it was Black G's and Joker. And when they were on the show, they I guess they weren't kind of feeling them. So every answer was just yeah, nah, yeah,
Boxman.
nah. What?
What, man? I'm drinking my seltzer water here. I'm almost done.
Nah.
It was just funny.
Yeah. Nah.
Why? Because
so that's what I was kind of basically expecting, and I was like, all right, well, this is not gonna go down well. But once we started talking to him, he just kind of opened up, and it was all well from there.
Yeah.
It wasn't Homicide. I knew Homicide was gonna be good because I talked to Homicide about getting him on the show in person, and he was like, it was great. So I wasn't expecting anything different from Homicide. But
nah, man. Yeah, we'll definitely start getting some people back.
And we'll have to. There was actually a bunch that we didn't do that I'll take all the blame for because I never followed up. But
there were a few that I didn't follow up on that we could have got to, but
yeah, Too Cold Scorpio was one that he definitely really wanted to be on the show, and that's totally my fault. Dude gave me his cell phone number and everything. He said call me, make sure we do this, and just never did it.
But we'll get him back on.
Yeah, Too Cold Scorpio. I would love to finally do that, and also one that I think would be a disaster, but would be some good audio for the radio would be fucking Dundee.
I know you want to get him. I'm.
Dude,
you know what?
amazing.
You might as well call June.
Dude, it's gonna. Yeah,
What? It was a green freezer and you brought him up. See.
Hey, I can say whatever the fuck I want.
All right, smart
he was a guy that was supposed to come on. That was that was interesting.
I was nervous about. I mean, we'd probably be all right, but that was that.
No, I would love a disaster, dude. I don't want it to be all right. I want him to go off, man.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you haven't asked Sabu to come on yet.
I have asked Sabu. Sabu doesn't. He doesn't do podcasts other than wrestling podcasts.
I thought you said he didn't remember.
Nah, he's only done Taz's show and Jericho's show. He will not do your podcast unless you pay this guy. So if you're just a normal wrestling podcast, if you get Sabu on, you paid him.
Pay him.
What?
I'm not paying Sabu shit. Oh, you know what, Boxman? Speaking of Sabu, I have to apologize.
Uh-oh.
Okay? I have to completely apologize because I'm a total dick for this. Total dick. Sabu took one of my artwork that I'd done.
Okay, right.
And he used it as a DVD cover, right? And I completely buried him on the show and said that he stole it and this, that, and a third. Now, going back to my Facebook, he actually asked if it was okay to use that about a year and a half ago. And I had totally forgot that I said it was okay.
Oh, cool.
So I take 100% blame for that. That was me being an idiot and completely forgetting that we had that conversation. Because I remember, because I had screenshotted it, and I was trying to delete some pictures at the GCW show so I could capture some more video. And I was like, what conversation is this? And then I went on it, and I was like, why would I save a conversation? And I looked at it, and I was like, oh, shit, that was Sabu. I was like, oh, a year and a half ago. Just like, then I felt like shit. So I did give him the okay to do so. So that's totally my fault. So
Well,
Sabu
good.
was back off of my shit list.
Awesome. Good job.
Probably still a dickhead, but it hasn't done anything to me personally. So that's that. That's totally my fault.
There you go.
My bad.
You're all right, man. Don't worry about it, bro. I wouldn't worry about it, mine.
All right, Boxman, what do you say? We take a quick 5-minute break. We come back, do another half hour or so, and call it a day.
It's fine with me.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll take some calls if anybody wants to call in, and then we'll wrap this shit up.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. Let me figure out.
While you do that, I'll do the plugs real quick.
Oh, go
So,
ahead.
remember, next Wednesday, we won't do a show. We're going to do another Sunday show. So next Sunday, let's go for 11:30. Next Sunday, 11:30 Eastern Time. 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Check us out right here. Mixlr.com, mixlr.com/THT podcast. You can subscribe to us on iTunes, leave a review, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, as well as Google Play, YouTube. Now you can check us out on WrestlingSoup.com. Shout out to those boys over there, Joey and Mish. Thank you, sir. You check that out, WrestlingSoup.com. And also you can check out Wrestling Soup every Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. WrestlingSoup.com once again. And check out JCat Radio. Not radio, JCat doing the Yakuza Kick Radio. And he does it at blogtalkradio.com/Yakuza every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Check him out. I was with him last week doing the show, so you can check that out in the archives. And with that said, I think we're good to take a quick break. We'll be back in a few minutes. We'll take some calls if you want to call in. And thanks for joining us this morning. I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right, we'll be right back.
You think that you're better?
All right. Just came up with a quick little crazy concept. Basically, Boxman is a little hungover. Well, was a little hungover. And Tommy's over here implying that he's a pussy for being hungover after eight beers. So basically, Tommy, you challenged Boxman. Is that correct?
Yes.
Oh, you don't sound so confident, sir.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes. Let me get in here.
How many do you drink,
Yes.
Tommy, in a night? How many are you on right now?
I had 4.
Whoa.
Wow, Tommy, you're really stepping
and
it
4
up,
yesterday.
dude.
4 yesterday.
Have your balls dropped?
They dropped a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, so did
I'm
your
30
confidence when it comes to challenging him, because you don't sound so
32
confident.
years old.
I didn't
32
realize
years
you've
old.
had 4 beers so far. And how long? Let's see. How long?
Good
He's
answer.
Not answering me. Let me put it this way, Tommy. I started drinking beer last night at about 9:45, and I went to bed before midnight. So in that time, I drank 8 beers. What is
All right,
that?
let's-
If you, I'll challenge you. You want to do it? We'll do it. Set a different week.
Dude,
No,
I'm
next week.
down. I am down,
I'm down.
for
Down with the round.
power
Down with
hour,
the
1 shot of beer every minute. I am down to do a power hour. We just got to find a time where I'm not
down with the brown.
waking.
All right, folks in the chat room, let us know. Do you want to see them take a shot of beer every minute, or do you want to just see who can drink the most throughout the show? Which one do you guys prefer? Go ahead and let us know in the chat room. And if you're listening through TuneIn Radio, join the Mixlr chat room, because I know we have some people over there at TuneIn Radio. Check us out on Mixlr, where there's an actual chat room. You can converse.
Or, you know what we could do?
Hot taggers.
We could make this a poll on Facebook and decide this next show.
Well,
There
go
you
ahead. Go ahead.
There you go. So they're going to have a drink off. Let me know if you would agree to this, okay? 1 shot of beer every minute for 1 hour, right?
Mm-hmm.
But every 15 minutes, you take a shot of vodka also.
I'm not doing. I got no vodka. I got no access to vodka. No.
Buy some vodka. You're fucking 30.
No.
You have
can't
no
get vodka?
access to vodka? You don't have liquor stores?
Yeah, I don't drink that. I drink normal beer. I don't drink other ones.
Well, come on, dude. You gotta step it up.
No, bro. I'm not stepping nothing up.
Yeah, you're stepping down. You're stepping down as a
No,
man.
I'm doing the beer. I'm not doing.
You know what's gonna happen if you don't do it when you wake up tomorrow? You know what? When you're about to go take that morning piss, your balls are gonna drop in the fucking toilet. Step it up, dude.
I'm not doing vodka or whatever.
Step it up.
Dude, I would do that. I'm a shot guy. Eventually, you're going to puke from
No, no.
one
I
or the
10 years
two.
my birthday. I'm alright.
So, Tommy, you're backing down?
No, I'm just doing the beer. I'm just doing.
All right.
All right. Well, let's make it interesting. Since
Beer,
this guy
beer.
wants to be a vagina and doesn't want to do any hard liquor, he wants to do soft liquor because he's a fucking softy.
I don't call Budweiser soft.
SAWFT soft. His favorite
No, you're
wrestler.
soft.
I'm soft.
You're soft.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hard every morning. I don't know about you, sir.
See, problem
Listen up.
is...
I wake up hard every morning. I said
Yeah, except when you wake up tomorrow, your balls are going to drop in the fucking toilet, like I said. You don't deserve to have nuts.
Oh, jeez.
Why? Discredit my name again. Discredit my good name.
You discredit yourself when you fucking challenge somebody and you can't even step up to the plate.
I'm doing it. I challenge you to a beer. I said it. A beer contest.
Oh, we're trying to make it more interesting with the hard liquor, and you're being a
No,
fucking.
I'm not doing that.
All right, well let's see if you will agree to this. I know my man Boxman over there is game. 1 shot of beer a minute, right?
Mm-hmm.
But every 15 minutes, you have to chug a beer.
Yeah, I'll do it.
So that's 4 beers that you have to chug,
Mm-hmm.
and then in between those, 1 shot of beer a minute. So basically, you're looking at probably like 7 beers in an hour, maybe
Alright.
6.
That's a lot of beer.
I can't expect who can drink the most. It's just such simple.
I could
Okay.
probably do that.
Who
Okay,
can drink the
Boxman,
most?
you think you can do that?
I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Okay, that's a verbal agreement
Yeah.
from my main man Boxman over there.
I'll do it.
Tommy, are you gonna step up to the plate or are you backing down, son?
I don't want to issue this challenge, so of course I'm gonna do it.
All right.
You're gonna do it. Okay, so we have another verbal agreement. All right, we're all set. We're gonna have a drinking contest for the first time ever on the Hot Tag Podcast. 1 shot per minute of beer, and also every 15 minutes they have to chug down a beer. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, and what are
And
you gonna do? You
if
just
you
gonna be sitting
puke,
there.
hold on a sec. If you puke,
You're
you
done.
lose immediately.
Puke
You're
equals done.
You're done.
You did.
And you know what? You know what? To make it even worse and more challenging, if you puke, you have to continue the game, so you still have to drink.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Yes.
No,
make
no,
them
no,
puke.
no, 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 no.
You fucking-
That's where alcohol poisoning starts coming in when you drink after you
Oh,
puke.
you're not getting alcohol poisoning from 5 beers.
Dude, after you
If
puke,
you do,
you're
like I
done.
said. You do. All right. Well, hopefully nobody pukes, but 1 shot of beer per minute, 4 beers within that hour.
Yeah, I can't. If I can't drink after I puke, so if it happens to be me, I ain't drinking no more.
All right. Well, hopefully you don't puke.
Hopefully, I don't. It could happen.
Yeah, and Shaheen just me sitting there doing nothing, is he?
Shaheen's just gonna have to.
Dude, I don't drink, dude. What do you mean?
He
I
doesn't
don't
drink much. Shaheen's the
But you were
referee.
drinking like a year ago, taking like 17 shots. How many shots was it? 10 shots?
I mean, I can
That's a number.
drink. I can drink for sure. I just choose not to. I just don't like drinking.
All right, we can do this one night. I just gotta, like I said, we'll have to do it a night where I don't have to take my kids to school because waking up at 6:30 the next day would not be easy.
Yeah, no. We'll do it like a Saturday night or a Friday night.
Yeah.
What's the winner get? What's the winner get? What happens?
What? Pride.
All right.
bragging rights, bitch?
Yeah, son.
All right.
Respect.
What did you want? What do you want? You want me to mail you a fucking cookie?
This
what do
is
you want?
for respect. That's what it's for.
Seriously,
Put
bro.
some respect on that
You
name.
put some respect on one of our names, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
Man,
I'm
we
down.
just entered the twilight zone. Oh, jeez.
Dude,
What have I got myself into?
So far, the chat room's saying I got this, bro. Tommy's going
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, Tommy, you got a chip on your shoulder, man. You better step up, dude.
My David Richardson's going down with the Brown.
All right, if you say so. With a brown?
D'Lo Brown.
What? I'm so confused.
It's don't worry, it's Australian. We don't get it. Or maybe Italian or Greek or whatever the hell he is this week.
I ain't drinking fucking Budweiser though. That shit's gross.
Why?
Because it's gross.
Beer's beer. What are you gonna drink? What are you gonna drink? Coors? What?
Yeah, I'll drink Coors.
You can drink whatever you want. It doesn't-
I'm gonna drink what I'll drink Coors Light.
What's the difference? Coors Light or Coors? Coors is better than Coors Light.
The difference is one has the word light on the can. Not sure if you ever noticed that, but that's what makes one is gold, one is silver.
Are we doing cans or are we doing bottles? What are we doing?
What's the difference if we do cans or bottles?
Because bottles have more than cans.
But we're doing what?
Yeah, I think as far as the chugging, you guys should agree
Wait a
on
minute.
a certain amount of ounces.
Bottles have more than cans? No, a 12-ounce bottle has the same as a 12-ounce can. I'm not sure if you understand the law of physics in
See, I don't even
liquid.
know how many ounces come in them. So you guys have to
Yeah.
agree upon.
I mean, a 12-ounce bottle and a 12-ounce can, I'm pretty sure it's the same.
All right, so we're going with the 12-ounce cans.
I got no cans. I got all bottles. I got.
12-ounce
well, then go
bottles are
with fucking
fine.
bottles.
The fuck?
Oh, jeez. I'm just covering my bases, bro. Come on.
Oh, okay. Can it's gonna be drank mostly out of a shot glass anyway. So what's the difference?
All right.
We should have a prize though. I feel like Tommy's right. I feel like we have to put something up for grabs.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
I don't care.
All right, so Tommy, if you win, okay, this could make it really interesting. If you win,
I wonder what it is. I wonder what it's gonna be.
you get plugged on the show for 2 weeks in a row.
No, that's not good. That's nothing. I don't want to get plugged.
All right, well that's
Oh
what we're
my
offering.
God.
Take it or leave it.
No.
Tommy,
All right, so Boxman, if you win,
you know, I think Tommy took that as being something gay. By the way,
No, I know. Plug the show, bro. No, I know.
I
plug the
don't
show.
want to
No.
get plugged. No, please.
No, it's plugging my show. I know, but I don't want to plug it. So no.
Please,
Well, you
no
guys already plugged
plugging.
it.
Not again. Not again.
Not me, bro. I didn't do it.
yo,
Get back to what you were saying.
so Boxman, if you win, we get to have a half-hour roasting session for Tommy.
And anybody could come on the air, like
And
Anthony.
anybody
Smart,
can come on there.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to call in can call in.
and
We're gonna
Barry.
have turns, 4 minutes each. Roast the fuck out of this guy.
All right.
Am I gonna be on the air? But or not? Am I gonna be on the air?
No,
or
you're
not?
gonna
Okay.
be on the air. You're gonna have to sit through it.
Oh, this is definitely going to be on the air. We wouldn't make the bet on the air if everything
Yeah,
wasn't going to be on
you're
the
definitely getting roasted.
This turned out worse than a contest episode. Oh, jeez.
All right, so how about this then? All right, well, what do you want? Do you want to roast Boxman if he loses?
No, I got nothing bad to say about the guy.
Oh bullshit!
air. I am the baby face of this show.
I got
He's
nothing
the
you
bad
are
to say about nobody.
correct.
I'm just.
All right, well, how about this? You get to roast me. Do you want to roast me?
What? I got nothing bad to say about anybody.
Well, who the fuck do you want to roast?
Nobody.
All right, we'll
I'm not
figure out
an
what
angry dude like you.
we can figure
All right,
out a
but you
prize.
agreed to that, right? Boxman.
I
if
agree
you-
to it.
I would agree
Okay,
to
so
it.
if
I
you
don't
lose,
care.
We're gonna roast. All right.
Say what the
beautiful.
fuck you want about me if I lose. I don't give a shit.
No. But I'm saying if you win, we get to roast him for a half hour.
It's fine with me.
All right.
You can roast the
And
shit
when this
out of me.
happens, I hope Anthony's on the air too when this whole B thing's gonna happen.
Well, do you want to roast Anthony for a half hour if Boxman loses?
Nah.
Ooh.
Well, who do you want to roast? You don't want to roast
Nobody.
Oh God, this is horrible. All right, we'll figure out.
We can-
We'll figure
Figure
it out.
something out.
We'll figure out the prize, what's going on,
You
what
want-
we're gonna do for that.
Do you want a box of cornflakes? I'll send it to you.
I don't like cornflakes.
box of bootios? They
Oh,
make
man.
sure you ain't booty.
All right. How about this? Do you want?
What have we signed up to?
Do you want a shit? Do you want a Vince Russo autograph?
No.
What do you want?
I don't know. We'll think about this
You're the worst, dude.
time comes.
Yeah, we're not gonna get any answers. Oh, I finished my.
We agreed to this. We got answers. Come on, bro. What do you want me to do?
All right. Well, Bates Motel is saying he has a Chavo Guerrero autograph. He will send it to the loser as a punishment.
Oh no. Oh, Chavo Guerrero Jr. Oh.
You should burn that thing, man.
I have a mouse pad from the Twin Peaks, which is kind of like a Hooters that has boobs on it. I can send that to Tommy.
There you go. You can seal up some fake boobies.
Smart, if you're listening, call in. Smart, call in.
So that would mean every time you used your mouse, you would have your wrist on a nice pair of mouse boobies.
There you go.
Smart said, "Why?"
Why, bro? To talk.
Why, bro?
All right.
Seriously, bro.
Just want to
You're
talk
really
to you,
taking this
bro.
bro thing to a new limit.
All right, let's wrap this.
You're
shit up.
taking
What
it
do
to a
you
new
say?
limit, dude. You abuse the shit out of the word, bro.
It's how I speak. It's how I talk. I call my mother, bro. Come on. What do you want me to say?
Hold on a second. You call your mother, bro?
Yeah, and my father.
God.
Father.
Your father?
My mother.
Father.
My
How do you spell
father.
father?
Come on, you fucking motherfucking father. What the fuck? You fucking
Mother,
prick.
father.
My
Oh,
mother,
God.
my
spell
father.
father?
I take care of both of them, the
F-A-D-D-A,
motherfuckers.
isn't it, father? Father. F-A-T-E-R.
F-A-T.
F-A-T-H-A. I'm confused right now.
You don't know how to spell father?
Father. Smark, call in.
No, he doesn't need to. By the way, Smark wants in on this drinking contest. Any of our listeners are welcome to join in on this drinking
Oh, yes,
contest.
yes.
Anybody.
Yes, Smark can join. Yes, that will be good.
Welcome to
Yep.
join.
How do you not know how to spell father, man? You spelled fatter, fader, everything but father.
Bro, it's been a long day, bro.
You should never get your father one of those Father's Day cards, man. You would completely botch that. I suggest anything else but that.
No,
'cause
you
you're
can get a
spelling-
card. Just make sure at the end you only put "Love Tommy." That's it.
Yeah, don't put like love you fatter.
Not love Tommy, love Tommaso. That's all right.
Oh God.
Love you fatter. Love Tomasa. That's what
Anyway,
you- But yeah, before we wrap this up, if you want to call in 469-206-4466.
why would
Once again,
anyone-
469-206-4466. Or you can Skype in using Skype. And the handle is THT Podcast. You can go ahead and call in. If not, we shall wrap this bitch up soon. Anything you want to say about WWE? Anybody? Because I haven't watched for the last week, so. I don't know about you guys.
Pay-per-view, Raw, SmackDown.
I didn't watch Raw or SmackDown this week. From what I was reading from people, I was sort of basically this week I watched all 6 seasons of Spin City.
You watched Spin City, really?
Yes, I did. I
Well,
did.
Lucky you.
I watched all of Spin City, so that's what I did this week. I decided to just watch Spin City instead of wrestling. From what I was reading, it was worth skipping. So,
Yes,
Okay,
it was.
well, they knew they weren't going to draw that many people just because of
the debate,
the election. Yeah, the debate.
football.
So, yeah, and football. Good point.
Who saw the debate? Did you watch the debate?
I did. I thought it was terrible.
I did too.
I didn't watch it. I don't care about that shit. I told you.
What?
I was watching Spin City, damn it. Did I not just explain this?
Jeez. Come on, man.
Even I saw the debate. Even I saw it.
Come on, man. You're representing America.
No.
You're not even watching it?
No, I don't really represent America. Well, I guess I do. I'm armed. I guess, I guess I
definitely
do.
Beer, guns.
Weed.
That's basically it.
America,
Rebel flags.
motherfuckers. Yeah.
Beer
Yeah.
and guns. What else do you want?
You know, you might be a
Boxman.
redneck. No, sorry. All right. Get her done. Get her
Wait,
done.
do you have a pickup truck?
I have, but I don't right now. No.
All right, but you did. Okay.
Oh, I had a.
Did you ever chew tobacco?
I dipped in high school. That's how I used to get through the days. Instead of getting caught smoking, I would
You
dip.
go deer hunting.
Damn, dude, you got the whole fucking starter kit.
I've never been deer hunting, but I do have a bow.
Wow, dude.
I do have a bow. I got rifles, obviously, that I could hunt, but
Wow, dude. you're becoming more of a redneck by the second, man. This is getting crazy.
Redneck.
Dude, even in Florida, they called me and my buddies rednecks. We were out bass fishing every weekend on my boat. I do have a bass boat.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
All right.
What else?
I don't know where to go from the
What
the
else?
redneck.
What else you got, bruh?
Any news?
I did news.
I think we covered all the news, man.
I did news myself while Shaheen was waking himself.
Yeah, while I was waking up, he did all the news.
From what I've come to find out, he was actually at McDonald's. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I went to McDonald's. I went to Wawa and got some coffee.
Fuck,
I put the dogs out, brushed my teeth, and
Got dressed.
now I'm here. What?
Very nice.
Well
Very, very
dressed.
nice.
Yep. All right. Well, with that said, I think we should wrap it up. Next week, I think Wednesday maybe we'll hop on. We'll do a quick like half-hour show, 45-minute show, and then we'll do the main show over the weekend. We'll announce the time. With that said, once again, check us out, mixlr.com/THT Podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, blah, blah, blah. Already said it. Check us out. Peace.
There you go.
And I have to go to bed, folks. Good night.
All right. We will, don't forget, we're going to have that wonderful drinking contest. We'll have it in a few weeks. We'll figure it out when we can. And
Yes, figure it out.
we will talk to everybody next week. Or we'll figure it out. See you Wednesday. Bye.
Good night, folks.
Take your drunken ass home. It's all right. If you don't know what to do with yourself, take your drunken